And we're live. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Midgardia RPG. I am Hikaru, and this is our second day of Extra Life Tabletop Marathon. This is the Tabletop Appreciation Weekend, and I am running Warriors of Sehanine by Poison Potion Press. We got about halfway through the module yesterday. I think you guys are actually closer to the end than halfway, but we'll see how long it takes us to get through the rest. You all worked your way through the forest of Sharp Teeth, the woods of Sharp Teeth, and managed to find a secret entrance to the keep. In the process, meeting Fiven, one of the warriors of Sehanine that apparently had been following you guys through the forest. He tried to stop you from going up those stairs because he had some stuff going on in a lab you found. You knocked him unconscious, put him in his own cage, and then hogtied the hybrid wolf human that was there and brought him with you as you went up a secret staircase and into who knows where, because there was a trap door in what you guys found was a dungeon, a small dungeon, and a trapdoor leading upwards. In After our stream last night, I completely forgot to let these guys know that they had leveled, so they are all now level 4, and I'm sure that's going to be great, and they will now no longer die, so I can throw everything at them.
Please don't.
And yeah, why don't you guys introduce your characters once more?
Hi, I'm Garmbreak1, and I play Arcus the Dragon Slayer. I am a half orc. I'm a classless character like everybody else here. I have sneak attack and Colossus Slayer, which means that in theory, on a single hit, I can do my weapon damage plus 2d6 plus 1d8. Because, yeah, and something's going on outside, I don't know.
Hi, I'm Zayo. I'm playing Adora. She is a silver dragonborn. Hits things with the sword. Kind of has a bit of magic. But mostly hits things with the sword really, really, really hard because Gloomstalker can be a bit terrifying at times. Hi.
Hey, I'm Pi. I'm playing a bugbear. He's very tall, a very long limb. My name is Rar. I go Rar.
Give me 2 seconds, guys. Can you talk about your characters more?
Yeah, I suppose I do think. Oh, right. I can yeet a rowboat with goblins in it.
Kobold.
Kobold. I bet I could still yeet a rowboat with goblins in it.
Oh, probably, but...
Who doesn't want... Man.
We're also a questionable morality because we kind of sort of killed a bunch of kobolds in cold blood, and I'm still feeling a bit iffy for that.
I don't know if that's a questionable morality or questionable decision making, because afterwards we definitely felt bad about it.
Yeah, we did.
Anytime you kill a kobold, it's in cold blood. They're lizards. Hi, I'm Garmbreak1.
So can I just push him down the stairs for that? Maybe?
Sure cannot.
No. We wait until we get out of the trapdoor. We all get up. I take the wolf puppy from him, and then we push him back down the ladder.
Okay, that works.
And then I pick something really heavy up because I can lift up like twice my size class, and then we put it on top of the trapdoor.
Yeah, we did the math. You can lift like
almost 500
without slowing down.
But since I have a 10-foot extra speed, if I do slow down, that's fine too. I'm still faster.
I'd like to be sarcastically Canadian and go, oh, what's that in kilograms? But quite frankly, pounds are still more helpful to me.
Yeah, we have a weird mix of shit here.
You know why? Because you're influenced by your stupid older brother, America, or something.
Yeah. And you know what else is Canadian? The Stollery Children's Hospital. The hospital that we're raising money for today in Edmonton, Alberta. It's on the University of Alberta campus, which is also home to Canada's first gamma knife. I'm not really sure what a gamma knife is. I've had it explained
But
to
they
me by some...
advertise it everywhere.
Yep. I've had it explained to me by somebody who's currently trained to be an EMT and has a degree in physics. As far as I understand, you knife things out with gamma lasers. You cut things with gamma lasers. That's all it is.
What does that have to do with Extra Life?
It's a stollery.
It's used in brain surgery.
They advertise it at
Oh.
the stollery. You know that huge sign they have as we go by on the LRT every time?
You can tell one of these people goes out more than the others do.
So if you
That is
support
what
us,
you're talking about.
if you support the stollery, maybe they could get a second gamma knife and dual wield that shit.
I don't know. Does it count like a finesse weapon? Because or else they're kind of fun.
It's like a scalpel.
Speaking of donations,
We're a bit tired, guys. Sorry.
day 2. Speaking of donations, Pi, didn't you have a list of donations that didn't get read out yesterday?
Yes, if only I put them in a text channel for you and pinged you for them.
Oh, cool. You did.
Incoherent screaming.
Tells us to fill time, complains that we're off topic. By the way.
Even though we
So-
kind of sort of weren't off topic, it's kind of mixed there.
Look, man, the money that the stollery gets goes to medical advances. Actually, I'm not sure if the gamma knife's them or the U of A, but still, it helps provide kids with things that don't suck. Because you know what does suck? Cancer and childhood terminal illnesses.
Wasn't it sickness in general? But yeah, that's fair.
Well, one of these categories is worse overall than the other.
Yeah. All right, so we have Fosfini made a donation of $15 yesterday, as well as Cellar 10 from the Cthulhu game also donated $20.
Woo!
So we're at $125, which is a bit short of the $420 we want to get to. We are aware that we kind of missed 3 hours yesterday because of sickness, and we're going to miss 3 hours because of sickness today. So we're going to make up for that. And honestly, I'm probably thinking we'll do maybe a 12-hour stream on game day on November 11th. But our donation page will remain open for our streams this coming week. And well, it's still open. We might just forget about talking about it, but it's still open till the end of the year. So let's see if we can get to 420 by November 11th at least. But let's see how far we get today. At least double yesterday, so like 250. Yeah, maybe. Yes.
Let's do
Proud
it.
of you doing mental math.
No, I did it before the stream.
Thank you, Dungeon Master.
Why would we expect our DM to be able to do math?
Come on, I'm playing
Yeah,
Dungeons and
of
Dragons,
course.
not mathing.
I came here to lead, not to read.
Somewhere Mark Schumer is fucking crying, by the way, at that statement.
Are they?
Yeah, man. Half the point of his
Alright,
charity is teach kids math with D&D.
Well, yeah, because otherwise you'll turn out like Karu.
Yeah, don't be like me, kids. Stay in school.
Yeah. God, I accidentally moved. Please shift me.
Yeah, I'm moving you guys halfway across the map.
Yeah. I think it's black screen for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I moved your characters, and I will shift ping you in a second. But first of all, yes, you were at a trapdoor. Arcus had raised the trapdoor
My fucking 25
And-
stealth roll.
with a
That's
25
right.
stealth roll, while the rest of your party was being a bit noisy back there, probably trying to deal with the unconscious hybrid wolf that
Who's your good puppy?
he left at the base of the stairs, I'm guessing, and you didn't like carry him up to look
That's,
Stealthily.
stealthily.
to be fair, at that time I thought this was like a kid. Now this is all a lot weirder since it's a full adult, like...
Yeah, this is actually an adult. He's probably almost as tall as you guys in hybrid form.
Okay, wait. So it's weirder that you have an adult werewolf in a bag than a child in a bag. I'm
Yeah.
just pointing out that. Either way, it's really damn weird.
It's not my child in a bag.
I was gonna adopt it and raise it after we get out of here. Anyway, let's just
You
throw him in.
still can.
Let's just throw him in the dungeon for.
Weird.
Let's just throw him in the dungeon for now. It's fine. Whatever.
I found the questionable morality, guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look.
yeah, he's at least safe there.
I could carry like an 8-year-old kid in the sack. I can't. Why am I talking?
Donate to Extra Life, help the kids.
I'll again point out we're all a bit tired, and Garm's getting over being sick. So,
Sure.
yeah.
Half of us are not used to being awake at 8 o'clock in the morning either. All right, so Arcus, you open the trap door very, very stealthily. You don't even get it to creak. You open it so slowly. The rest of your party is like, "Are you gonna finish opening it today? This is like, are you installing Windows up there?"
My party makes it hard to take this game seriously.
Uh-huh. You see thin shafts of light piercing this large stone chamber you look into, illuminating thousands of dust motes that drift through the air. You can make out the outlines of bunk beds and trunks, although they're covered with dust and cobwebs. There's a few moth-eaten rugs on the grimy cobblestone floor, including on top of the trap door that you have opened from below.
Nobody around.
Nobody directly in this room,
Right.
but there is a kind of sort of window, and you see not so much movement itself, but you see like the shadow of movement.
Like a humanoid shadow.
A humanoid shadow, yeah.
Okay.
And you hear some grunting noises coming from beyond.
Well, I'll go up, gesture for the others to follow me quietly. Do my best to emphasize quietly. And take a peek around the window. You said?
Yes.
Is
Yeah, I'm
that-
assuming those are windows on the map.
not a door.
Wait, the
I'm
window's not just
assuming the door
open.
is here.
Yeah, that's the door.
It's the shittiest bedroom in history.
Listen, considering there's no outside windows, because this is a keep, it makes sense that there's at least a window into the main area that actually gets some sunlight.
I will take your word on that.
Are there shutters on the window, or is it just open?
There's probably shutters on the window.
Because I'm asking, because I can just see through this wall.
Yeah, you can see
Okay.
through the wall. Honestly, I don't think it would be shutters because these are interior windows, so they're more decorative. But they're probably grime covered, like not. We're talking fantasy windows, like medieval fantasy windows. So they're not exactly like this window was not meant to be opened. It's just a way for sunlight to get into this room that otherwise would not.
Basically, you get sunlight, you don't get a clear picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is also saving your asses because that means they haven't seen movement in this dark room through the window.
Well, now we must make the classic D&D decision. Spend like 20 minutes fucking around trying to figure out what the hell is going on, or just go in and kill everybody.
You do hear something that sounds like conversation outside. Do any of you speak Orcish?
Maybe the half orc?
Yeah, I wonder who speaks Orcish in this party, Karu.
Maybe someone who has tongues?
Oh yeah, I can also understand all spoken languages.
Yeah, I would like to go percept some fucking orcs.
While he does that, I want to just slowly go around this room to peek out the window and see if I can see any more shadows. Like I'm trying to get a number count.
Okay. All right, so those two of you who can actually understand the grunts that are coming outside. Look, I forgot he was. You'd think I wouldn't, considering his token's green. You hear sounds from outside, and the first thing you heard when you were coming up was like, "We'd better find those rats in here soon, or I will hurt someone." And general talk about clearing up the keep and how the reconsecration of the chapel to their god is going. Um, then another orc just lets them know that he hasn't seen Duskbringer yet, and the deeper voice goes, "Good, stay at your post. Let me know if you see her. I don't need to know if you haven't seen her." And you hear someone just rushing off.
Well, that seems
And then
like
as you guys,
Oh,
yes,
no, sorry, go ahead.
and as Adora's finishing her round of like looking outside, you can see more or less 2, maybe 3 figures in your vicinity.
I can see 4 when I walk around in total.
Oh, okay. Well, that guy wasn't there to begin with. He's just running out now.
Oh, okay.
You hear someone running into the main chamber, and he goes, "Sir, Grutok, we found the rats. Onka has them in the library."
Alright, well,
And you
oh, time to go engage in
And-
violence before that happens.
okay. Yeah, you hear Grutok start chuckling. "Good, we'll bring them to the dragon."
So I have a question. Is Arcus going to just bust through the window or is he going to go through the door?
I want to smash through the window at good. Good.
I don't know if that window
Okay,
is
fine, I'll
big
kick down the
enough.
fucking door. It's fine. Either I'm smashing something right around when he says good is the important thing.
Okay. I mean, honestly, since we're making this window out to be like a window to get light, it's probably big enough. Yeah, sure. I'll let you smash through the window.
Okay.
And while he does that, I'll kick through the door.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm back here going, the fuck just happened? I thought we were stealthing.
I will
They
shout.
have the kids.
I will shout time for violence.
All right.
I kick down the door.
All right, let me open the door for you.
Yeah, I guess I wield my weapon then.
I did tell Roar that I saw 4. So, and there's one straight ahead that looks like
Okay.
boss.
Yeah, the one straight ahead looks something like this.
Yeah,
Gosh. I wonder what
straight
his name
ahead
is.
boss.
He only exists from the hips up.
Yep.
Ooh,
I
I
think
know.
there's plenty there.
Oh, god damn it. I refreshed the dashboard so I can't see who this guy is. But I recognize the signature.
That's Henrik Rosenborg.
Thank you. What a lovely orc. And I can't call this one Crotch Knocker.
There is no crotch to see.
Eyeball
Okay,
tummy.
let's
Do we
roll
get a
some initiative.
surprise round? At least to walk into the room?
Mm. Yeah, I'd say they're surprised. So you guys get one turn.
Woo! I'll still roll initiative first.
Yeah, roll
so.
initiative so we know what order to go in.
You're gonna regret allowing that, Gar.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know.
Oh, stupid mechanical question I always forget to ask. If you level up not during a short rest, do you heal like the hit dice you would get, or
Yes.
okay, so I'm still you're the same amount below your max as you were before then.
Exactly.
Cool.
Same goes for like spells. You get the new spell is not consumed, but you don't recover the others.
All right, neat.
That's if I had gotten a new spell slot.
Arcus, you go first, smashing through the window.
Bonus action dash. Hello. If since this is a surprise round, do I get sneak attack on him?
Yes.
Why do you agree to things I say?
Because it's true. If they're surprised, you get sneak attack.
The rules.
Well, I have fucking I took 2 weapon fighting, so I can draw both my weapons immediately. I would like to hit him with motherfucking Moon Petal, which is a name that's very hard to say badassly. So that's a 9.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah,
Surprise round.
that's a 23.
That's better. That actually hits.
So that's 8 sneak, 9 slashing, and then my second hit with Moon Petal because extra attack. Fuck, that's not until next level. Fuck.
Mhm.
And I bonus action dash, so I can't hit him with the rapier. All right, good turn.
True.
Got ahead of myself a little bit. Dora.
Okay.
Dora.
So I'm going to run out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As a bonus action, this guy in front of me, as I'm running up, I'm going to hex.
Guy in front of you?
Yeah, there's a. I wouldn't have been able to reach the boss with my speed because I can't bonus action dash. So I hex this guy, and
Mhm.
I am giving him disadvantage on, let's say, strength.
Okay.
And then I am going to attack him. That's a nat 20.
He's toast.
And since it's the first round, I also get the D6 from Hex and a D8 from Dread Ambusher.
Oh
Mhm.
no!
Oh, wow. I rolled crap in some of this, but 15, 16, 8, 9, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 damage in one hit.
Yeah, he's down. You just run up to him. Wait, your longsword. Yeah, you can decapitate him.
It's
At the
slashing.
very least, you just shove your longsword right through his neck and he just falls.
Sweet. And I had one more step of movement, so I'm going to move here.
Awesome.
And that's all I can do.
Cool. So now it's various orcs time, but they're still surprised or dead. So Rar, it's your turn.
I thought we were stealthing. I thought we were stealthing.
For the children!
Gotta save the children.
I'm like, maybe I should have just gone back in the room. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see here. Oh, that doesn't take a bonus action. Snap. All right. So then I'm going to bonus action dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get advantage. And turn advantage on. Turn that on in case I hit. Done. Okay. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Where my stick? Where my stick at? All right, there you at. 19.
19 hits.
All right, and I have surprise attack because no one expects a bugbear, apparently. For 17 slasher.
Okay.
No, creepy skeleton dance is not going to help me right now. Alrighty.
Grutok doesn't get a turn. Grutok's never getting a turn.
Grutok's sad.
Grutok's sad. I'm almost.
I can't even tell what aura color he has. If he even has one.
Orangish leading into red.
No, it's a token,
That's
but like
the-
health aura.
Actually, no, you can see it faintly around him.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hard to see on this background, honestly. Because it's so close to the token. But yes, he's at less than half health.
He's background colored, I see.
Uh-huh. He is gonna give out a battle cry though. To rally the orcs. So they know that, something's happening.
He probably also doesn't like that there's this half-orc attacking him and a bugbear.
He's a bit confused, yes, but he's more worried about the fact that he's about to go down than anything else. Marcus,
Yeah,
it's your
okay.
turn. He hasn't really had time to register the fact that you guys are very particular people attacking him. He's
Yeah.
more worried about the fact that he's getting attacked.
All right.
Mhm.
Moon petal. Oh lord.
You have advantage.
16
Unfortunately, 16 hits.
and
You
Classless
don't
Slayer.
even get a turn with this guy.
18.
Snack attack?
Oh, I do have snack attack. You're right.
It's fine.
No, it's
he
not
had
fine.
11 hit points.
It's 25. Does that kill him?
Yes. Grutog gives out a war cry and rallies his orcs, and then you just cut him down.
Oh my god.
Shut up!
I shouldn't have used my Colossus on that fucker. Oh well. And then I'm gonna move and just hit this motherfucker with the rapier, all normal style for I think the first time this entire fucking thing.
I was gonna attack that guy.
Well, that's too bad because the 16 hits.
9 piercing.
Oh, look, he's still alive.
My god.
That was weak.
I know. If I remembered I had sneak attack, I wouldn't have, but oh well. It's too late now.
Well, I saw someone else come out through a door, so I will run at him and attack him.
Yeah,
As
he had to rush downstairs and get through the door, and he's like, I'm here! Oh, shit!
As my bonus action, I move my hex to him as I run up.
Definitely not good.
Fuck.
11.
Ha! You missed.
Okay. He still feels very, very weak at this moment because my hex is again giving him disadvantage on strength.
Okay. How far can these fuckers run? Oh, okay, normal. Grutog, go away, you're dead. Rushing orc with, like, fancy-looking elven armor.
Stolen armor.
What? You don't know that.
Stolen armor.
Yeah, can you imagine an orc with some kind of like elven implement? How would they even? That's crazy.
You're only half.
Wow. First off,
Why is that one green?
Yeah, what's wrong
They're
with
all
him?
green. What are you talking about?
Haru.
I don't know what you're talking about. They're all green.
I can see the tint of the token.
he's palette swapped.
It's a shiny!
Quick, capture it!
Shit, I'm trying to be serious. God damn it.
When are we ever super serious with our
I don't
game?
like being serious.
For a second, I thought you just said, I don't like being serious.
Isn't that what he said?
I
No,
thought that's what he
I
said.
like being serious. I'm just still
Oh.
sick.
Okay. Well, Arcus, you're getting a great axe swung at you.
No.
That's a crit
He
fail.
is torn by the fact that he just saw you take down his commanding officer, leader of the pack, and also the fact that you're half orc and misses. Rawr!
That's still not gonna be funny.
Apparently, this map was made by Dean Spencer. Kick-ass map. Thanks,
Nice.
Dean Spencer.
Alright, do I see anything different with any of them? Or is like that the only leader dude?
That was the leader. The one that ran up behind that everyone is pointing out has a different palette. Is actually a female orc. I'm not sure you can tell.
Oh. Well, I'm not the orc, so probably not. Damn
At
it.
least I'm pretty sure they're supposed to.
Now I can't like run away because there's an orc next to me.
You can bonus action disengage, can't you?
But I need that.
Ah, okay.
Maybe. Do I need that? I thought I did. Oh my god. Fuck off, turn order. You know what? Screw it. Use bonus action, disengage.
Can I just say it is so hilarious to me to imagine this bugbear who's able to run at an insane speed and like bonus action disengage and all this shit. It's just hilarious to think about.
Oh, you're both in my range. Never mind. I'm not even moving. All right, I'm going to attack this one, the one slightly closer to me,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully hit. I swear to God. I do not have advantage on that.
That does not hit.
I frown. I
It's probably
frown.
fancy armor he's got.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm
It's so
sure.
shiny in the sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, isn't it nighttime?
No, it's like midday. Remember?
Oh, okay.
No, we don't remember.
Also, this is like elven armor. It's probably leather, actually. So, I'm not sure how shiny it is, even in the sunlight.
If you do it right, it's shiny.
It's elves. They make everything shiny.
Oh, 1, 2. Alrighty.
Fair point.
I'll move over here.
All right, Grutok, you're dead. Go away.
So cruel.
And that guy goes down. This guy's gonna stay there. Actually, he doesn't want to attack them. You guys hear some sounds coming from the library. A sound of alarm, orcish alarm.
Yeah.
The live. You might want to have whispered those, Karu.
Or turn the name off.
Well, that's nice.
We don't know. We don't know though.
Uh-huh. You don't.
We also don't know that's a
whispers
library.
And then didn't turn it off. Didn't turn on the whispers, sorry.
That's funny.
I toggled the whisper option and then forgot to
To
actually
toggle it.
Uh-huh.
Buddy.
Whoops. Oh, good.
Hashtag oops.
All right. Well, this guy does not like being bitten, so he's gonna attack back.
Oh no.
Miss.
Abby.
Fucker. Okay. Anyways, sounds of snarling kids and orc surprise coming from that way. Oh, this guy's still alive. Hey, Adora, you're getting attacked.
That's fine.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Cool. Take some 8 slashing.
Okay.
Arcus!
All right. I would like to. I want to go investigate what the actual fuck is going on over there. On the other hand, I'm a little busy. So I'm gonna hit this motherfucker with Moon Petal, I guess. 17.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, and that's gonna do 11 damage.
Nice. You kill him.
All right. Is what's south of Rar still alive?
Yes.
Great. And deke around over here. Sneak attack. Rapier. Does a 9 hit?
No luck.
Well, then I'm gonna have my turn.
Cool. Adora, you lost your hex.
Yeah, she's a little annoyed about that. Let's try this again. 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
15 slashing damage.
Hey, guess how much hit points these guys have?
15?
Yeah. He's dead.
Okay. And I heard fighting and barking and other things. Can I tell that that's a library? There's windows, right? I see books.
Mhm. Yeah, you
Okay.
see books.
I'm running that way because we heard that the kids were being kept in a library. I don't know, maybe the kids are getting attacked by wolves and orcs. I don't know what's going on.
That's true.
And done.
Awesome. Rar. You're getting attacked with advantage. 17. For 8 slashing damage.
That misses.
What? What's your
Oh.
AC?
18.
Nice.
Oh, you upped your dex, didn't you?
Yeah. I also have unarmored defense.
Mm-hmm.
And a con of 18.
Nice.
Nice. Well, that misses then, so you don't take 8 slashing damage. Cool. So that's it's the female orc that definitely isn't named.
Definitely.
She sees Adora running towards the library, sees that the fucker over there is dead, and goes, hold on, stop! We don't have to fight, she says in common.
Wait, what?
Are you here to kill the dragon?
Well, there's a guy called Arcus the Dragon Slayer. I'm sure he can assist you.
That's great. Look, I was not I tried to tell Grutok that this was a bad idea, and well, he didn't listen, and it got him killed. I'd rather not get killed. And I'll vouch for any orc who lowers their weapon. And she looks at the others.
Glare.
And they're like, glance at Grutok, glance at her, glance at you guys.
With our bloody weapons.
But we still outnumber them. And she's like, you're on your own, dude.
Adora points to the one she just killed and said, I took him out with one hit. Do you really think numbers matter in this moment?
Give me an intimidation check.
17.
Yeah, they lower their weapon.
I
Dude.
mean,
Do the other two lower their weapon?
was this all in common or orc?
Common.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, come on!
Raw violence time is over, I think.
More violence later, possibly.
Always more violence later.
Promise.
Promise.
Fine.
And then you hear more like fighting from the library.
Violence time
You
is
tell
over
that guy
there.
to stop.
Onka will head over to the library to see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I'm running towards there too.
Me
Yeah.
too.
As I'm running, I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I can make it here.
Oh, shit, I should have actually. Whoop. I can make it to, like, there. Get fucked, nerd. So what do I
Alright.
see in this library?
You guys go towards the library and you see 2 kids, I think. Except you look and it's like they're kind of furry. And they're both like biting the orc that was threatening them in the corner. And he's just trying to shake them off, but he can't hit them with the axe because they're grabbing onto him. And Onka's like, let them go!
Adora the thing.
Yeah, Adora's gonna bring out the necklace and call out the kids because we were told their names, but I can't remember because I'm a little out of it. And call
Wait,
up
have this written down. Thane and Scyllin.
Thane, Scyllin, your mother sent us. We're here to help. Please stop attacking the orcs. They'll stop attacking you if you stop attacking them.
And they taste bad.
You're muted, Karu.
Sirens. They let go in surprise as they hear their names and they turn to you and spot the necklace, and immediately they like turn. As they turn to you, they're elven children again.
What is going on here?
But where'd Puppy go?
Are you two all right?
We're fine. That's what the kids look like.
Damn, that art is nice.
That's the title cover.
I could see why.
I shouldn't bigify that. The boy looks easily like 18 in human years.
I mean, he might be like 17 in elven age.
Honestly,
close to
it
a
might be
adult.
15 to 16. You know how males are when they hit that like puberty stage.
You're right. I guess he doesn't
that is
have.
definitely not 15 or 16.
I guess he doesn't have any scruff. He's got to be young.
He's
Elves.
an elf.
I know.
Yeah, that's one thing I looked. I couldn't actually find out. I might have missed it, but I don't think the module actually says how old they're supposed to be.
Oh my god! And her hair's already going gray.
That's because she's magical.
Elves.
Actually,
Clearly lives by a ley line.
I think it's because she's a werewolf. But
Racist.
Apparently.
wow. Also, I thought you said it was midday.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was last night that the
All right.
picture was taken.
Yeah,
Also,
actually,
just the detail in this. Like, even the banner with Sehanine's symbol on it.
yeah, the picture there depicts them in the chapel, which obviously they are not now. So there's that. But yeah, that's actually the inside of the chapel where they were hiding.
Neat. Oh, it's some very nice art.
Mm-hmm.
Those poor books.
What's wrong with the books?
Well, look at the
Look
one.
at the one at the top.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they're kids. they're not that careful with the books. They have to pass the time somehow. It's been like a fucking week and a half. Almost 2 weeks. They look a bit undernourished, maybe a bit skinny, but still
No,
looks
it's
like
just
they've been
elves.
able to feed themselves somehow. You're not sure how yet, but and they both run up to Adora and go, "Mom's alive? Is Mom okay?"
We saw her. She was alive. They took her to
The
Baldur's
next
Gate.
city over.
Baldur's Gate to get help. Once we met them on the road. Once we heard about what was going on, we headed out immediately. But she had 2 others with her helping her. She did when we saw her. I'm not lying.
That is all the small children need to know.
Yeah, we saw 2 people taking her to Baldur's Gate to get her help.
Also, yes, it was pointed out that their mom's hair also has the streaks in it.
Oh yeah, it's just less obvious than that because of the
Lighting.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was just firelight. That's way cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Question. What was creepy scientist dude's name again?
Fiven.
Don't mention him to tiny children, maybe?
It's up to you guys. But yes,
Hang on.
Fiven was the name of the other dude.
All right, fine. I won't mention it.
The other orc that got bitten kind of retreats behind Onka, and you see all the orcs kind of gathering, kind of unsure what's going on, but also you guys did kill 3 of them plus Grutok, which was their leader, so they're like, So now what? And they're all looking to the female orc for leadership now, despite the fact that you can notice that Onka's pretty young. Like she's on the younger side of orc, whatever that may be.
I'm gonna go dig around for the grimoire while they figure their shit out and decide to kill us.
Yeah. Just so we get the kids a bit farther away from the orcs, we'll bring them into the library with us because we do have to find something else. But we'll make sure they're within sight, and Adora will give them some of the food she has.
Okay.
What the heck are you two looking for?
They go with you into the library and kind of like out of sight of the orcs, and they look at you guys and go, "Why aren't you killing them?" This is Fane.
They stopped attacking us, and we had no reason to continue
But
unnecessarily.
there are enemies.
Apparently, their leader wanted to come here. The woman there, the leader's dead. The woman there is apparently maybe going to be their new leader. I don't know. She didn't want to fight. Maybe she'll actually just let them. She'll lead them all out of here.
For now, the enemy of us all is the dragon.
And apparently this stupid book we're looking for.
Speaking of, have you seen Describe the Grimoire?
Whatever we were told it was a book about.
The book about Fae.
The one book about Fae in this library.
The one book about Fae.
Yeah.
Well, that book about Fae, the big pretty one. The girl kind of looks a bit shifty-eyed and goes, I took it to the chapel to read while we were hiding.
Is the chapel far away from here?
Hey, wait a minute. Before we go trekking down this stupid mountain again, do we even trust this vegan druid?
I mean,
Marla?
Yes, Marla
Yes.
something or other.
Mother prefers we don't interact with her, but other than that, she's just a druid that protects the forest.
She did help me not die.
And that is true.
But that leader you killed our father. And the orcs killed a lot of our people. You're really gonna let them go?
You're too young to start a war.
If they are willing to leave your forest and not come back.
They should have left the forest. They were routed, and then they came back just because the dragon showed up and killed our people.
Well, that chick does not seem to like the dragon much, so I don't think she's going to stick around with the dragon here. We'll see what happens, but
besides, if we cut the dragon's head off, then they won't stick around either.
Fighting that dragon might be a bad idea.
We could still do it.
Okay, so you either fight the dragon or fight the orcs.
Woohoo!
We're very bloodthirsty for children. I'm just pointing that out.
We're warriors of Sehanine. What do you expect?
Restraint? Isn't that what you're supposed to figure out in temples?
Again, if they leave this forest with
Well, they're not
new
going to leave the
leadership,
forest until the dragon's dead.
Besides, how are they supposed to learn their lesson if no one's there to learn it?
So we leave one alive?
Well, yeah, but they're never going to make it out of the forest alone.
Yeah, that's a good point.
what are the orcs doing as I peek out the window area?
They're hush-hush talking among themselves.
I just realized I think I could probably just see over the top of these damn bookshelves.
They're like 15 feet tall.
Alright, sweet. Is there a
Alright,
gap between the bookshelf and the ceiling?
Yeah. The ceiling here is probably pretty vaulted. Yeah, I'm not sure if I think it's like 20 feet tall, so you've got at least 5 feet of clearance.
Are the doors really tall or are they normal sized?
They're normal sized. Also, I think you guys went in through a window, but we'll just pretend that that's not a window and just.
I
don't
mean,
know.
it could have already been broken during all the combat that
Yeah.
happened here previously.
Yeah, someone just ran out.
Yeah, Onka probably just smashed through the window there.
It's an orc thing.
Apparently.
I don't know
Yeah,
how to
because the
feel
door is
about
up
that.
north. I just noticed.
How far away is the chapel from here?
Sprinting distance.
Sure.
It's right outside the doors, and she points out. And you look outside to the large central area, and you, now that you're not like in the middle of battle, notice that this is a really nice looking place.
Except for the blood.
Except for the blood and the bodies. But yeah, you have the floor mosaic, huge disc surrounded by flames with a crescent moon and 2 stars set in shimmering stone. Above that is a dome formed by thick tree limbs. So you've got like forest on top as the ceiling. And you can actually hear some birds above. There is also, I believe, a huge smashed hole in that dome where, the dragon came through originally. And there was debris in this area, but it has been cleared out. And what looks to be a dining room table has been set against the double doors over here that seem to lead outwards.
Have you seen the dragon recently?
No, we haven't spotted it today, though it does fly by every now and then. And we have spotted it perched at the top of the keep in the evenings.
Isn't this the keep?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wait, how is there only one frickin' table holding the double doors closed?
I think it's more of a deterrent than meant
It's
to.
a 20-foot long table made of solid oak.
What?
Well, how about we head to the chapel?
Why do you
Even
need
if
to head
we-
out to the chapel?
The book is there. You
Book?
just.
No, this
The-
is Anka speaking.
Oh, she's back beside us now?
Oh, you were asking the kids about the dragon. Well, yeah, they would have seen the dragon.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Oh, okay. Careful with the dragon. If you're quick enough. I mean, we usually run back and forth. We've been running back and forth all week because
Food.
to raid the kitchen and the library for books.
Nerd.
Well, how else were we supposed to pass the time?
Escaping?
How we
How?
saw the bridges.
Right. Anyway, book. Need to go get the book.
Let's go get the book.
Alright, let's just go out the front door then.
Besides, kids, if we end up having to fight the orcs again, I'd rather not have you see all that bloodshed. Like, you've seen enough of it.
Oh, for God's sakes, they're like 100.
Doesn't change the fact I'd rather them not see a lot of violence. They've
He
been
wanted
through
us
enough.
to slaughter everyone! Maybe a little blood will do him some good.
No!
All right, so you guys head to the front doors, and yeah, it's a pretty heavy oak dining table that has
Yeah.
been pushed on its side against the doors.
That's fun. I think between the three of us, we have enough strength.
If it's
Nah,
one
I
foot...
think Rar alone can move it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Stupid table.
All right, you guys open the door, and yeah, you look outside, and the map outside doesn't quite work. It's just features So
That's
you look outside, and yeah, it's well within sprinting distance for Rar.
Do we
Is it
hear
within-
or see a dragon?
Give me perception checks.
If you miss a goddamn dragon in the middle of the day again, I swear to God.
9.
11.
12.
I will point out, it's all of us. We are all going to miss a black dragon in
Black
the
dragon.
middle of the day.
I mean, to be fair, he might be, she might be hanging on to like the
The rock in the shadow.
rock. There's ways to miss a dragon. She's also not like huge. She's just a large dragon.
Oh,
Just.
Just. So yes, as the picture shows, you guys are looking out the big window, the big doors that have that like to the our right of the picture of the keep. And there's a long stairway down and around to the small chapel outside.
let's try and go as quick as possible then.
And yeah, it's about like 40-50 feet out.
Oh. Even Adora can sprint that.
Yeah, let's go. Hurry. Keep up
So
with
all
us,
three of you are
kids.
going?
Do we want to take the kids with us, yes or no?
I think we should leave
Is it-
Adora here.
Oh, okay.
Well, you
You're-
speak Orcish.
Oh wait, yeah. Maybe I should be here.
No,
I mean, they both.
Oh. Right.
Oh.
We
No.
both do.
Adora can't speak Orcish.
I understand though, so if they try and,
You can answer in common.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
And,
seem to understand common at least.
and you've
Mhm.
got that symbol. It's all comforting to the kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll stay here with the kids, but if that dragon shows up, maybe I'll come and help you.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And with that, I'll hop over and get the fuck out of here.
All right. So Arcus and Rar dash towards the chapel, and you make it easily enough inside. There's a chapel. Chapel. Sitting on a ledge a little lower than the main keep is the circular chapel, beautifully decorated with a myriad of wooden sculptures and ornamentation. Beautiful variegated ivy that twists throughout the architecture cover the entire structure. And inside, a lot's going on inside. So first of all, it's strewn with blankets and books that have now been like pushed aside and covered in mud. The books thrown into a heap, some of them broken, and there used to be flowers and sprigs of herbs on wooden shrines, some sculptures of Sehanine. All of that is now broken and crumpled underground. Beautiful looking ornamental banners have been pulled down and torn. And the process of repainting this place has begun with war paint. And you can see crudely drawn symbols to the Orcish gods drawn on the walls.
Welp. Do we find the book?
Give me perception checks.
Not investigation?
This is more about looking, not about
Alright.
how intelligent you are.
13.
It takes you guys a while. One, you're not entirely certain of what book you're looking for, though the girl made it seem like it was going to be really obvious if you spotted it. But then there's a lot of books here, and a lot of them are destroyed, and you're like, I hope it's not one of these destroyed books. Eventually, you find a large tome with blue covers and like gemstones and these like very fairy looking depictions on it. And you're like, this has got to be it. But it's taking you like half an hour of searching. So Adora, what are you doing inside?
Watching the orcs. At some point, I'll go over to the female and ask her what her and her people are going to do.
Okay. Soon after you're left alone, the orcs start to disperse and grab their dead and take them into one of the side rooms. While Anka moves towards you and goes, "We're willing. We'll be leaving back to our own
Congratulations on
lands,
reaching the children.
if that is okay with you."
Thank you for the $50 donation, whoever that was. I don't know why the alerts are like 30 times louder today.
Oh no. Maybe it's because the URL refreshed.
No, because that's
Oh,
There's-
because that's for something else.
No, that's from the same widget.
well, yes, it's the same. It's from Streamlabs, and I haven't touched Streamlabs.
Thanks, Streamlabs.
No, that was through the extra light. Oh god, it's playing through both.
It's anonymous.
Oh, I
yeah.
see.
Thank you, Anonymous, for the $50 donation. Yes, it played through the Extra Life one super fucking loud. And also scared the shit out of me.
I was gonna say, and thank you, Anonymous, for scaring our streamer.
Because it didn't do that yesterday.
Because I remembered to turn off that option in the widget. I did not remember to do that when I got the new link today.
Oh. We apologize, Garm, and all viewers.
Yeah.
I think because of stuff
Poor
like that,
Garm.
we're not putting this in podcast form, because that's going to blow somebody's fucking eardrums out.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go in and cut that specific one out.
We need to fix that. Car, can we take like 2 minutes to get me a URL that
Yeah,
doesn't...
let me see if I can redo the widget link and take that off.
Poor Garm.
Sorry, Garb.
I don't know if you all saw me
Completely
physically
forgot
rip
it
my
had-
headphones off there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell happened to you?
I wasn't sure either, because I looked where the stuff normally pops up and it wasn't there, and I was like, what the fuck was that?
It's supposed to be 10:30 p.m., right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But also, yes, thank you very much, whoever just donated $50. I am deeply appreciative. Unfortunately, I'm old enough that that will not help fix me and my eardrums.
It's fine, we'll just make it louder next time.
No, please don't.
No.
I'm not the one that can fix it.
Carter's working on it.
All right, there. I sent the new link,
Thank you.
and I also tested it so that the
Ah. This is good.
Oh wait. Okay.
Maybe not.
There. Grab that one.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, that one actually says voice type none.
Okay. Alright, there we go.
Perfect. Thanks for the $50 donation. We're at 175.
Woo!
Nice.
Where were we?
They were saying they were going to leave once the dragon was taken care of, blah, blah. Adora
Checking in on
nods.
the works.
Adora nods and is like, as long as you leave the forest, that is perfectly fine. I apologize for those we killed, but heat of combat. I'm glad at least you
Grutok was a dick. He wanted...
all right.
The others are like, "Rah, rah, rah." But she's like, he wanted us to bend the knee to the dragon.
That sounds dumb.
That's what I tried to tell him, and he wouldn't listen.
I mean, honestly, if you become dragon minions, at some point you just become a dragon's toothpick because he's bored.
Besides, no child of Bagdru will kneel before a beast.
Do I recognize that name?
Give me a history check. No, religion check.
Either way, it's a -1.
Good luck.
Well, that's better
Also,
than I
apparently it's
expected.
bog true. Of course it's bog true. 12. That's actually pretty good.
Mhm.
Bog true is one of the orc evil gods.
All right. I just take a mental note of this. Well, the allies are trying to acquire something else we came for, but
Why am I getting sunlight right in the face? I have to-
because of where the sun is,
Yeah, but this is where I put my face normally.
yeah,
Yeah, you're normally not awake right now.
yeah. Does the dragon have any kind of schedule? When do you expect it back?
In a couple of hours, it will perch on the top of the keep.
All right, next question. We encountered the dragon once, and it seemed to be communicating with something else. Do you have any idea what that is?
We haven't heard her communicating necessarily, but in the evening, I have noticed that there's this light that circles or floats around her head. We assumed it was just some kind of magic spell.
Does she seem agitated with it?
No. That's why we thought it was just a light spell.
Hmm. All right then. And this, you and the ones I see there, you're the only orcs left in the keep?
Yes.
All right. Once my team gets back, I'll talk with them and we can plan out things. But with all of us together, we might be able to take out that dragon.
The most important bit, if we are to defeat it, is to keep her grounded. If she's on top of the keep, she can fly off away from our attacks.
I might be able to keep her grounded. Might.
Okay.
But if I'm able to ground her, we're going to have to go for at least a wing as soon as possible. Because she'll probably break out of it at some point, but if we can at least keep her grounded enough to take out a wing.
We have a number of javelins, but only enough for one volley. Maybe two if we steal the ones of our fallen brethren. Other than that, we're stuck with just our axes. And she pulls up the axe that you absolutely saw Grutox using earlier.
Good for her.
I mean, hey, he's not going to use it anymore.
He won't notice.
Yeah, you won't notice. It's a silver great axe.
All right. Again, take a note of that, and I'm just going to keep by the door, keeping an eye on the sky and waiting for my team to get back.
All right, so your team gets back.
You found it.
Pretty sure.
How do you feel about finding a dragon?
Woohoo!
I would rather not.
But you're Arcus the Dragon Slayer.
It was a wormling.
You know, up until that point, I think the orcs thought Dragon Slayer was me. So I was like, yeah, sure, let's just kill everything.
The orcs are willing to assist us.
No.
Onka's like watching you guys, and she snorts and goes, "Arcus the Dragon Slayer, too scared of dragons suddenly."
All right, I changed my mind. Let's go kill a dragon.
All right, well, I should be able to use the wand I acquired to try and ground it. If we can ground it, the orcs have at least enough for one volley of javelins. If we aim for a wing, then if it breaks out of the webs, at least it can't fly away. And then we need to spread out as much as possible because we saw how that breath weapon worked.
I'm going to try and get on its back.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
Okay, fine. If you want to do that, have fun with that.
All the better to take the wings off.
It's better than teleporting into the belly. But who would do that?
I mean, if you have an immovable rod, you might be okay.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like I'm missing something.
That was something that happened in Crit Roll a while ago, and it was horrifying. But anyways, okay, so Arcus, I suggest that you rest a bit while we wait. The dragon should be here in a few hours. It gives us time to rest and prepare. At that point, I suggest, honestly, between here and the chapel might be a good place to try and lure it to the ground. We need to get it grounded in order to do anything.
I mean, we could always get it grounded in the middle of the chapel. Or in the middle of the keep here, since there's already a hole in the ceiling.
And she does perch up there.
I mean, that is true. We could get her to perch here.
Oh, we can break part of the ceiling so when she lands, she falls in.
That's actually a really good idea.
What do you mean, actually?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, we basically weaken the ceiling enough that when she puts her weight on it, she'll fall in here.
Oh god, I hope she squawks.
You what?
I hope she squawks.
As I'm doing this, I also cast Cure Wounds on myself again because I want to get up to full health. Because then I can assist with this and not have to have a...
Short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Onka points out that there's multiple ways to get up to the top. There's the 2 towers here that lead to the battlements that go around the edge. And if you go up the stairs to the south, you end up going up into a tower, and that's the tower where the dragon usually perches on top of. And it has windows not towards the inside of the keep, but towards the outside. And then in the room up here is another staircase that goes towards the second floor of the keep, and that's where the dormitories are. And those have half of them have windows towards the roof of the keep that is basically the forest canopy that is above your heads.
How tall is the building?
The canopy starts about 20 feet above your heads. I'd say actually 30 in the tallest bit because it's a dome.
Okay.
And then it's actually trees, so it's not like there's a section of maybe 10-15 feet of like interspersed branches and leaves and stuff. It's thick enough that usually it keeps out rain and stuff, but you get the idea that if it's a strong rain, it probably does rain this area that you're in.
I have a terrible idea.
What?
And the hole, see that like bit of light on the floor here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's where the hole is, and about how big it is.
So, my terrible idea involves taking with me whoever the fuck would be most helpful in doing this. And running up the side of the building with them.
To get to basically the roof to weaken things, you mean?
Yeah. Also, how does I forget because I know we went over this yesterday. How does web break? Like, what will break it?
Strength save?
It's a strength save, DC 15.
So, like, if we basically, I'm saying if we used web from underneath and broke everything on top, would a dragon landing on it just immediately break the webbing holding it up?
This is magical webbing. It would probably have a chance. Like you're talking about like basically axing the forest, the canopy in that area, and then using a web beneath it to keep that from falling.
To make it look like it wasn't just gonna collapse. I mean, I know
will
that
say,
only lasts an hour, but
yeah, it's a concentration up to an hour.
okay.
Yeah, so she'd have to keep concentrating on it. It would probably fall, but she'd have a chance to basically dex save out of falling through with it.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, screw that.
the webbing would be underneath the canopy, so it wouldn't actually, she wouldn't have to save from getting caught on the web itself. And she still has use of her wings at that point, so she'd be able to just flap when the ground underneath her caves.
Yeah, we need to get her down to the ground. So having, I mean, have the orcs been offering things to her? What if there were prizes down here for her?
No, the orcs have been avoiding being spotted by her. They were waiting until they found the kids to use the kids as an offering.
Okay, well, that's not going to happen. The kids are going to be hiding somewhere that we can find that is as safe as possible.
Oh, I have a bad idea.
I love it already. What is it?
Use me as an offering.
What?
Oh, the orcs offer a half-orc they acquired?
Yep.
Half-orc trader.
Yep. Just don't tie me up very well, please.
Basically make it weak enough that you can break through it easily?
Yep. And then when the dragon comes down to eat me, we ambush it, and hopefully I do not die.
I mean, if you're willing to do that, we could do that. Basically have you here as the orcs offer you, and the rest of us hiding. The moment she lands, I cast web. And everyone else, because even the orcs could have their weapons out as just guards, making sure you don't try anything dumb.
Yep.
Uncle looks at you guys and goes, I'm sure if I offer Moon Petal to her, she might like that.
Well, offer him and Moon Petal.
I'm not sure he'd be that interested in a half-orc.
Food.
I
Come
don't
down
think
there
they're
for
that
Moon.
good eating either. I think the bugbear has better tasting meat.
Hey, wait!
I mean, you could offer both of them and Moon Petal, because have Arcus there with his sword in front of him, easy enough to grab.
Or we could just offer all three of you.
I need to be able to hide for webbing.
No.
We can
I
offer
wonder-
you.
Would you be hiding up on the canopy or in the...
I mean, if she lands here,
Keep.
I could be hiding in this room.
I don't see her entering the keep,
willingly?
even for an offering.
But, like, what if... Basically, what if you did it so that you're standing up in the tower, because you said that this staircase, so on the bottom left, went to the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
Stand up there when she goes in to either perch on the tower or whatever. Use web as she's flying and sink her like a rock.
That might work. Do you guys want to go up the stairs to look at the top part?
Yeah, let's go take a look while she's not around.
Yeah. We could at least see, like, hey, how much can you see from up there?
Sure.
Which staircase? To the dorms or to the tower?
Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Teleport position.
Ah! You moved. Alright, so that's the top of the tower. As you can see, it has 3 windows that face away from the tower. But she perches on the roof of this part.
Oh, like right above our heads kind of thing.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Are these windows big enough for orcs to smash through?
Yes.
I like how quickly you answered that.
I mean, the
Normally,
problem-
keep windows are pretty small, but I think this one's like the tallest of the spires. So
And they don't keep princesses up there, so alright.
nope, no princesses.
Just a
The
potted
issue-
plant.
The issue is if it lands on this tower, we can't exactly attack it when it's on this tower.
I could run up the tower!
Yes, and be all by yourself while us others who require melee combat can't get up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the issue here. We need to get her grounded because we all attack with swords and other close range items.
Large.
There are also towers on. There's 4 towers in total. 3 of them, I think, have open tops that you can come out on, which is where the orcs had been keeping watch for the dragon.
Alright, second bad idea.
Oh boy.
Rar, how about you throw me on top of the dragon's back?
How accurately can I throw? Can I yeet a half orc?
He's pretty heavy. It would depend on how good your strength. It would require a strength check. You might be a bit short of.
I might
throwing him.
miss,
Yeah.
which would be bad.
Yeah, I'll probably survive. Anybody got a better idea?
She wouldn't land for an offering inside the keep because it's too enclosed. Would she land for an offering outside the keep?
Just outside the keep, probably.
We fight her outside the keep.
The other option would be trying to find her lair, but we're not sure exactly where that is.
Well, does she come from a direction every day?
I'm not. And then you hear Fane go, "From the lock."
The
Fuck's a lock.
Oh, like a Loch Ness.
Yes.
It's a type of really, really, really deep lake, I believe.
Yeah. That was
Oh,
a
that's pretty
character.
good.
Mhm.
Yeah, otherwise how could Nessie live in there? Come on.
Magic.
If you look at the picture of Ravenglade Keep, the lock is the thing that's underneath the keep.
And I mean, black dragons are very aquatic, so it would make sense for it to have a lair hidden by water.
You're telling me that you haven't noticed that the dragon may or may not live right underneath the keep.
We weren't looking under the keep, we were looking at the sky.
I mean, they have a point there.
The classic hiding spot is underneath the bed.
Okay, so the lair is underwater somewhere.
Also, that's terrifying that they're aquatic.
Yeah, black dragons are aquatic.
How would we find it and or get in there then?
And not drown.
I'm just going to point out, fighting a dragon in its own lair is extremely dangerous.
She's only
is-
been here a week and has been recovering. I don't think she has proper lair set up. But at least if she's inside a lair, she won't be able to fly away.
You know what? Hey, kids, I'm going to go down to the kids. You've lived here your whole life, right?
Yeah.
You've explored every nook and cranny of this place trying to find where you can get into trouble, right? Because that's what kids do.
Uh-huh.
Is there anywhere by the lock that you have found exploring, maybe behind the waterfalls or some kind of tunnel you've made into a place, a base of some kind?
Fane is definitely grinning.
That's what I thought. So, how big is this place? Like, is it really big? Like when you shout, it echoes on and on and on and on?
Nah, it's not that big. I mean, it's big. But it's like maybe 50 feet across.
But big enough for a dragon to go in to make his lair and start working on making it bigger.
Considering she's relatively small for a dragon, sure.
How do you get in there?
You have to swim?
Is it a lot of swimming?
I can hold my breath and go through no problem.
He's a weenie.
Not.
Now, be nice.
He's only 6 feet.
Yes, you do realize most races are 6 feet or shorter, right? Like,
Doesn't
you
make them not
understand
weenies.
that. That's where the dragon is, I bet, and you know how to get in there.
Well, considering I've seen her coming out of the lock, and that's the only thing I know that's underneath it, it has to be.
All right, time for a swimming lesson. Let's go tell the orcs.
As long as
Yep.
you can hold your breath for like 40 seconds, you're good.
I think I should
Can't-
be able to do that.
Mechanically, how the hell do you do that?
You can hold your breath, and this is hilarious. A creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your con modifier.
So you have to have a con modifier of more than -1 to make it down to the lock.
Yes.
And anyone who has a negative in their con is not playing D&D very well, Garm.
I feel called out for some reason.
Yeah, Garm. Why
Yeah.
would anyone have a character with a negative to their con? Garm.
Well, maybe
I mean-
it's thematically appropriate, Zio.
Yeah. And maybe he would survive extra long
God.
in
For the-
Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, for those of you playing along at home, this character is perfectly fine, has a con mod of like 3. Cohor in Curse of Strahd had a con mod of like -3. He was a
The
barbarian.
-2.
Negative
The
The
2.
minimum a
barbarian.
creature can hold its breath is 30 seconds, even if you have a negative con mod.
Also,
All
Zio.
right, so we can swim there.
Oh, you're good. Okay, you're just really quiet for a sec there. While giving me shit, making it easier to cut out. Thank you.
Okay, so is the plan to swim through the lock and attack her while she's sleeping?
I
Yes.
guess.
Then we have to go now.
Let's go.
Sploosh, sploosh.
Actually, Karu, while we were discussing things and talking, and I was standing around talking while they were searching for a book, would that be considered a short rest? Because it was half an hour of them getting the book and us discussing things.
Getting the
and-
book would not count as a short rest.
Well, not for
but I
us.
wasn't getting the book.
For you, talking is fine, yeah.
So I got a short rest.
Yes.
Sweet, I got my spell slot back.
If Arcus wants a short rest, he's going to have to take an actual short rest.
Alright, I don't remember if I used Second Wind in the fight against the werewolf. I'm gonna assume I did. Oh
I
well.
believe you did.
Alright.
Well,
Alright.
we can always wait for the dragons
No,
down there.
just go kill, please.
And, if you would let me fucking finish instead of bitching like a little weenie. Don't roll your eyes at me, mister.
Don't
We
fin-
could go down to the lair.
Yes?
Down to the lair, get in position, and you can try and take a short rest while we wait for the dragon.
If it's not there.
The vibe you're getting from the others is that she's likely in her lair right now sleeping.
Okay.
Or at least resting, because she's still recovering from the attack on the keep.
Yeah. We don't have time to rest. She's still recovering. We might have to go now. Are you okay with that, Arcus?
Yes.
All right, let's go, says Fane.
Let's go. Also, you were showing us how to get there, and then you were getting the hell out. Come back here, come to the library, and wait with your sister.
But
No.
Yeah.
the glory.
I'm gonna leave the
I
book.
don't give a crap. You are a kid, and I am not being responsible for you in a fight. You are coming back to the library as soon as you show us how to get there.
I'll just
Period.
Fine.
I'd like to whisper to the kid, just don't let her see you. I don't care.
I'm gonna leave the book with the sister.
Okay.
I am being a responsible adult. I can't say anything about these other two.
All right. The orcs arm themselves and follow Onka, and Onka follows you three, and you three follow Fane. That's Fane? No, that's Dylan. Dylan, get back here.
Sylvan, go guard the book.
Yeah. All right. Let's
do
Zip.
this.
How does one swim stealthily?
So movement underwater is like 1/3 of your movement out of the water. If I'm getting this right. Yeah. And if you wanted to be stealthily, you'd want to probably move even slower, which will make it longer the time that you go through the tunnel. And also stealth check.
I'm not going to be able to stealth underwater, I'll be honest with you guys.
Okay.
Right.
So Fane goes up to the lock, which I do have a description for that. Just below the keep is a large body of water, fed by the waterfall above and feeding the waterfall below. Despite the great movement of water through the place, the surface of the lock seems incredibly calm and peaceful. Around the water's edge are stone statues of woodland animals.
All right, let's go. We don't have time to waste.
And yeah, you can tell, especially after he pointed out that there's a darker patch in the center, and he goes, that's where the tunnel leading to the grotto is. Underneath the waterfall.
All right.
Okay, I'm heading into the water.
We will follow behind you, says Onka.
All right, remember, if I'm able to get the dragon from moving, go for the wing immediately. I know it can't fly in there, per se, but if it tries to escape and fly, we're fucked.
Well, unless she's made another hole in the time, says Fane, there's only one way in and out of that place. So she'll have to get past all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back to the library now, and let's go.
You first. You're the one with the web.
Gee, thanks. And the door goes into the water.
I wave bye to Fane and
Fane waves by from the stairs going up towards the keep.
oh man, he's actually listening. I'm honestly shocked.
There's a lot of bushes there.
I told him to leave. If he shows up later, he is, and I'm going to be telling his mother.
All right, so you guys are not stealthing and just swimming through?
Yep.
I'll try and be as quiet as possible once we get to the other end. Like,
oh yeah,
not
like once we surface.
Yeah, surface-wise, I'm going to try and be quiet. Swimming-wise, I'm not going to try and be quiet because I'm not going to be able to do it.
Is anyone coming up with a door, or are you guys going like single file? It is relatively wide, the tunnel, as you get underneath the water. You could probably do 2 abreast because it's like 10 feet.
Okay.
I'll come up with a door.
Okay, so it's going to be Adora and Arcus first. Roar, you have mobility, so you'll come in after us. And then the orcs last.
Mhm.
Let's do this.
All right. Rara, how far back behind these two are you going? Like, sticking behind them?
I think maybe 10 feet behind.
Okay.
10 or 15, something like that.
All right, why don't we go on a break before we come back to this?
Before we
Alright.
all die.
Before we all die.
We'll be back in just a few minutes. And we're back.
Hello, people. I was hoping to show you my cat, but he has decided to sit beside his box instead of in his box and look out the window. So you get to see half his ass instead. Hopefully, the dungeon master will return to his box eventually.
Maybe you just put it in the wrong place. You just put it in front of the window, it would have been fine.
See, he's looking out the window, which I can actually do right now because there's too much light outside and you can't really see outside the window. Ah, no, my camera's falling. Help! I can't.
RTM, everyone.
I'm great at this. It was fine. No. There we go. Nope. Okay, good enough. Okay, so no constitution saves are necessary to swim through the water. Thanks to everyone having insane amounts of con. And we'll put these guys like there. Once we're back. As Arcus and Adora make their way towards the surface, give me a perception check.
Okay.
13.
21.
Right.
Right.
Adora, you see this cavern, and it pretty much matches the description that Fane gave you of how big it is. You also see a bit of a glint of gold coming from what looks to be a possible nest, and a shadowy figure in the shadows. Arcus, you also see this. You can clearly see where Duskbringer is laying down, kind of curled up cat-like. You also hear like a sound of like the sound of her talking to as if to someone. And you notice that the light in this place is not just coming from behind you and through the water, but that there is also a small glimmer of orangish white light from a like sphere of light bobbing beside her head.
I would like to point out the sphere thing to Adora.
She just gives a thumbs up as she sees it. So she's not talking right now.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do have a picture of Duskbringer for you.
I thought you were going to say the sphere, and I was like, that doesn't sound very interesting.
I mean, the sphere is in the picture, but yes.
Oh, yeah. Looks like
Nice
a very...
evil color.
Yeah. Looks like a very, stable dragon.
Yeah.
You ever... Yeah, I never thought I'd see a crazy cat lady's like scale Sona, but this is it.
Now you need to replace the orb with a cat.
Maybe the orb is a cat orb.
Cats can be orbs. You've seen Earl.
It's true.
Also, and this art is also by the wonderful Relica Marinescu.
All right.
Also, shout out.
Do that?
Sorry, I was gonna say shout out to the wonderful anatomy on the wings there. They actually look like not quite like bat wings, but like they look like evolved
extra?
arms. Yeah.
Yeah. As opposed to like things that definitely could not hold that weight.
Yeah. They're very well done, and I am deeply appreciative. Alright, yeah, let's go murder a crazy cat dragon.
Confirm your title.
Yep.
What?
I mean, it's true.
It is.
Come on, Worm Slayer.
Okay, well, we can't stay in the water too long because we have people behind us, so. Move
Yeah, they're
5.
basically trying to push forward. Remember, you're still holding your breath, and
Yep.
Yeah.
for you it's easy, but they probably have more than one con, I think, maybe.
Okay, we're gonna quietly get out of the water.
Okay, give me some stealth checks.
Garm, I kind of wish you had taken inspiration.
It's okay. I'm sure whatever I took was way more useful.
8.
I got 18.
And I have the wand out. Like, if it seems to notice us, I'm casting web immediately.
Yeah, I'm gonna say her passive perception is a 16, so 8 is not gonna cut it. So you guys do not get a stealth round, but why don't you all roll initiative?
Do we get a map?
You
'Cause
are
I
on
can't-
the map.
Shift ping card.
Yes. I will in a second. If I shift ping, it'll unselect all the stuff that I have to roll initiative
Oh.
for.
Pi,
Just-
scroll slightly up from where we were before.
If you were in the lock, it's right above you.
I was never on a map. It was always black. But
Oh, sorry.
Can you see now?
no, I scrolled all the way up.
But I shift ping.
Oh. That's the bottom right.
Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, no, I thought you had actually been on the lock one. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know there was a lock one. Anyway,
Now you have a token.
now I can roll initiative. No, I can't.
It's okay. You got Pi.
Okay, despite not getting a surprise round, you do go first, Adora.
Whoa!
Thank God.
What's
So,
his name? Where's Duskbringer? She's there.
okay, so this web is 20-foot cube. So, shape. 10. I am just going to cover this whole entire corner in web.
Okay.
Splat.
I'm not concentrating on it, goddammit.
Yeah, you are.
But it is.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a concentration spell. You said so yourself.
Yeah.
Strength save? Or dex save to not get caught in it, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
DC 15.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Pi?
Really? But
Fuck.
Oh God.
but she was asleep.
That's what I mean by fuck.
She
was asleep.
she was not asleep.
She was not asleep.
This bitch.
It was even pointed out to you that she was talking.
No, I only pointed out the orb.
Oh.
Oh.
But she'll still have to. Is she still in the web when she starts her turn?
It's true.
And then I'm going to. How bright is this room, Karu?
Not very. It's about dim light, which I think you guys have dark vision, so it would be considered
Bright light
normal
for
for
us.
you. Yeah.
No, I'm looking because of something else.
I will also say, apparently, you don't get a dex save when you throw it. You do it at the beginning of your turn, so that would be the beginning of her turn.
Okay, so this is not darkness, correct?
This is not darkness, no.
Which is a little annoying. I wish this area was darkness, but anyways, there we go. That's all I can do.
Okay. Why the orc in the very back? That's one movement. And he's not, well, he needs to get out of the water. God damn it. He does not want to be the first one out of the water.
That's too bad. He also wouldn't want to drown.
Yeah, that's why he's getting out of the water. All right, Arcus, it's your turn.
All right, dragons ensnared. I'm not actually as worried about it flying off now, given that we're in a small enclosed environment, which is also terrible because I can't remember what its breath weapon is, but I'm sure it's dangerous in this condition. I'm gonna pull out Moon Petal in my rapier and just start kicking the shit out of it, I guess. Do I get sneak attack because it's all ensnared?
It is not ensnared.
Isn't it?
Nope.
She made the dex save, and that would only even
She
start
doesn't
on
make the.
her turn.
She doesn't make the
On
dex
a
save
failed
until.
save.
But she doesn't make the dex save until her turn, I thought?
Yeah, until her turn, she's not entangled.
It's
Even
weird.
if she doesn't.
Wow, that's jank as fuck. Thanks,
Mhm.
wizards.
It's like the web doesn't exist until the start of her turn.
Because everything is happening simultaneously.
Uh-huh. I say that. Anyway, I guess I'm just gonna hit her all normal style with Moon Petal.
Okay.
8. I'm gonna hit her with the rapier. Alright.
It gets caught in the web.
Oh, come on. The web that doesn't exist. I fucking hate D&D.
Oh, hey, it's her turn. She does not want to use her acid breath yet. She's expecting more. So she's going to try and bite you, Germ.
Yeah, alright.
14?
Misses.
Cool.
Oh shit. Sorry, you said my rapier's stuck in the fucking webbing, didn't you?
No, just for a moment. You do pull it back.
Okay,
It's a
good.
rapier.
Alright. Then, yes,
But
okay. Alright, that one hits though.
yeah.
But it's the damaged claw.
Yeah, so it only does 15 slashing damage.
That
And then it
implies
comes
there's
off.
another.
Alright, and yeah, that hits too.
Okay, so 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's her turn. It's Orc's turn. Really? We'll go up there. That's his turn. That's 30. God, these guys really don't want to get up close to this thing, but okay, 30. 30, and you know what? I'm out of the water. He's just going to javelin it. 13 misses. Hey, Onka hits for 5 piercing damage. Rawr.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. All right. If I managed to push her somehow, would she have to try and save not to get stuck again?
She basically has to do it every turn she's in the web.
But she's already not stuck.
But
For
every
this-
turn you start,
Yeah,
Okay.
so if she isn't able to get out of the area she's in right now, next round she's going to have to do it again.
at the start of her turn.
Yeah.
Right, can I reach her wings from here?
Yeah.
I mean, or if we just don't let her fucking move, that's fine too, I guess. That'll be fine, I'll just attack her.
Okay.
Right. I am going to spend a superiority die so that I can get advantage on the next attack roll, which
Okay.
would be now. And then let's see here. So fainting, turn that on. And can I do more than one? I feel like the answer is no. The answer is no. Alright. Then turn advantage on, and we'll just try and smack her in the face. I smack her in the face.
You sure do with that natural 20.
29.
29 damage. Holy shit. And you guys have all have +1 weapons, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Oh,
Good job,
they don't
Fox.
even have damage immunity. Okay, cool. That took a chunk out of her. You leave a pretty nasty wound. Anything else? Hey, look, it's the one in the back. He makes it to the very edge and throws his javelin. Hey, he hits! For 8 piercing damage. These guys are so helpful for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it makes more targets.
It's true.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming that's difficult terrain, but I'm still able to get there with.
Mhm.
And I have advantage now.
You sure do.
Okay. I don't get that. I don't get that. So let's hit it. 27. Wait a sec. Hang on. I just want to double check something. I do not crit on a 19 at the.
Man,
That's
I wish I
something I
had
would-
extra tech.
Same here. I don't get that until next
To
level.
level 5. Yep.
Wow, min 8 slashing.
Alrighty.
Oh man, when I crit that one orc, I forgot to get extra fucking dice on my crits.
Wasn't he dead already?
Yes, he was
Yeah.
very dead.
And I'm done.
Okay. This orc really doesn't want to get closer. Let me double check the range on javelin. 30. I'm within 30. He still has his javelin left. Yeah, why get closer when I can just throw a javelin and miss? Good job, orc. All right, Arcus, show them how it's done.
Moon Metal.
10.
The rush number. Oh yeah, I do have advantage. 21, 21. 21 is the answer. Does
And
that
you
hit?
get sneak attack.
21. You do
Yeah.
hit with your rapier.
Sweet. So that's
Wow.
21 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's both sneak and Colossus Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, C percentage. This is Slayer. And I do believe that is all I can do.
Cool.
Yes.
It
Deck
is
save.
Good. I thought that she'd have like advantage on the deck saves, but no, she does not.
She does not make it. She is restrained.
Oh, that's bad news.
For
Oh.
us or for her?
That's
For her.
terrible. Not grappled. Restrained is this one? Nope, that's stunned. That's paralyzed. All right, I'll look for it later.
She is restrained.
She cannot move is the important part. She really wanted to position herself to get more of you fuckers.
With what?
Acid
With her
breath.
breath
It's a
weapon.
cone.
No.
I thought it was a line.
Fine.
Oh, it's a line.
That's why she wanted to get in position, because how can she get more of you from this position instead of just one of you?
She can get 2 orcs.
Yeah.
These 2 right here.
But she'll get Onka. That's terrible news. Yeah, I'd say she can get this guy too. Just kind of, sorta. So
Lean
it's,
her head
He's
over.
really fucking close.
yeah, I mean, she's a large creature. She can lean over.
Yeah, her head's like over here.
So let's see how much damage this is.
Oh,
That was...
Rip if they don't make that.
Okay. Do I have the... I don't have the group roll, do I? Oh. So we'll do the normal orcs first. Dex saving throw. 2. They both make it. Oh no. Onka's not gonna make it.
Oh, made it!
Nat 20 on her dex save.
Everyone takes 9 damage.
Yep. They survived. I honestly thought they were all gonna go down. Not a single orc is dead, though the one that got attacked by the kids now looks really injured.
That's the same guy.
He's not having the best of days.
The acid got in the bite wound.
Yeah. That's definitely gonna leave a mark. All right, so great axe with advantage. That's great because that's a 23 instead of a nat 1.
Well, you
Five
already said it was a
slashing.
great axe.
Thanks, Theo.
Thanks, Zio.
Thanks, Theo. Oh no, Earl's leaving.
No! God damn it, go in your box!
What a good boy.
He's bothering me now.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing up this early again?
Who's this shit?
Okay, so
Right.
orc.
Orc.
Way to go, Earl.
Orc.
Orc?
Orc, orc, orc,
Orc.
orc.
Urk.
Right,
We're all up too early for
he's
a Sunday.
expended her breath weapon, so this guy can come up close and miss.
She's
leaving-
restrained, so wouldn't they have advantage? Yes or no? Does it work that way?
Let me double check.
I pinged you where you put the icons.
Oh yeah, I put them there so I didn't have to like look at the fucking.
Attack rolls have advantage. And the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
So she is restrained, right?
And she also has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Okay. Attack rolls against advantage and okay, so wait a minute. That means both orcs that missed actually hit. Right?
Only one's missed so far.
No, because that was a because he had it. No, I didn't roll that damage. So yeah, 2
Okay.
attacks hitting. So that's gonna be 16 total from then, and then Onka gets to
Holy
go. And also has advantage, so also hits.
If you kill her, I'm gonna be so pissed at you, Olka.
Oh god, she sure wishes that had killed her, but no.
Roar's gonna kill him.
Rar, it is your turn.
No, I want it.
You want the title of Dragon Slayer?
Clearly. Alright, so advantage. And swear to God. Oh, thank God for advantage. 23.
23
14.
hits. How do you want to do
Again.
this?
Oh, why do I have a feeling that wasn't the boss though somehow?
It's too easy. It's the orb,
Yeah.
I bet.
So with my long arms, I'm just going to jump in the air and slice her throat across as it's trying to stick out from the webbing because she just used her breath weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And just leave it hanging by a thread because I probably can't get the rest of it. I was like, well, that was simple.
That was too simple.
As you kill her and
Yeah,
she
it's so
falls
simple.
to the ground, the small mote of light, you swear you hear a male voice go, shit, and it blinks out.
Do we recognize that voice?
Yeah. Like some creepy.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just a random male voice you've never heard before.
Did it sound like elfin or guttural or
Assuming the elves have like a
like they have an accent, right?
accent, yeah. Why did no one tell me I had to fix my cam?
Because there was a cat there. We thought maybe he'd come back.
Looking at my neck the whole time.
It's a nice neck.
If you had to guess, actually, how about you guys give me an insight check?
Was it in common?
It was in common, yes. It was not like
16.
Sylvan or Elven.
12.
4, because I don't have advantage.
Arcus, you're pretty sure that was human. Adora, that sounded like it had like an accent from Baldur's Gate.
Hmm.
Huh. I thought it was in common.
Okay, so dragon's dead, yes?
Dragon is
Oh,
dead,
shit,
yes.
apparently.
I want to acquire any claws or scales or teeth I can,
Oh yeah,
Well,
that one horn
possible.
sticking out.
because it's valuable.
Yeah. Okay. That would be a nature check or a medicine check.
I will do medicine. 17.
Okay. You begin the process of, chopping up the dragon, and Onka's like, we helped. We helped a lot. I nearly took it down, and she's just glaring at Yarar because she was so close to stealing the kill. As far as she's concerned, they killed the dragon.
We killed the dragon, yes.
So we'll help you. We want some parts.
That is perfectly fine. You can have some parts.
And we're keeping the head.
Why do you want the head?
As a trophy to show my people.
Do you need help getting it out?
No, we'll be fine. You guys look around the treasure, and there's also a lot of treasure in here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
yeah.
go through the treasure too. But the thing with dragons is they tend to decompose really, really quickly, so you gotta go for the dragon first.
Uh-huh.
I mean, she was breathing acid, so there's probably acid all over her.
Yeah. And like a black dragon's blood itself is very acidic, so they do tend to like bubble into a mess pretty quickly.
Mhm.
Dungeon Master, can you bring up the dragon picture again for a sec? Something I want to see real quick. Okay, so Arcus has 3 ragged, like, claw marks down the front of his chest now.
All right, because she crit.
Yup. I might actually have to commission you sometime.
That would be so baller.
Actually, I don't have the money, but maybe someday.
All right. Yeah, so you got a 17. You get quite a bit of like scales are the easiest thing to grab, and it's just like chopping off enough scales so they don't get ruined by the acidic blood.
Mhm.
But you managed to get, I'd say, like a small bag of you think it's probably enough to like make maybe a shirt, like a chain shirt, like a scale shirt.
Okay.
Or maybe some cool bracers of black dragon scales.
Okay.
The horn, though Onka is really sad to lose the horn, so she's got the head without the horns.
Well,
And the
now
couple
it's
of dragon
symmetrical.
But she can
It's true.
say the horn was destroyed, but I took it off in battle. She can absolutely say that.
That's true.
Yeah, it was just destroyed in the acid
The
after the
strike
dragon
of
died.
her weapon shattered
Mhm.
the horn.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to put like vials to put like dragon blood in it?
We have one empty health potion bottle we could
That's
use.
true. Yeah, you can fill that
if,
with.
if Arcus wants to chug the second one, we have 2.
Sure.
You quickly chug the Healy pot.
So we could get 2 bottles.
So you have 2 bottles of dragon blood. and you start looking through the treasure, and it will come out to eventually. Cat, please. I'm reading. 2,500 copper pieces, 1,100 silver pieces, and 60 gold.
Okay.
There's how many
And-
orcs?
There's also 6 black jasper stones that are worth 50 gold each, and 1 jade stone worth 100.
Thanks, Tiralai.
Sorry, 6 black jaspers and 1.
Jade.
Jade.
Okay.
And from behind you, you hear a whoa, that treasure wasn't here before.
Slow
Dora
hump.
just turns. Does she see the kid?
Yeah.
I'm telling your mother.
Hey, it's safe. It's dragon's dead.
Yes,
Yeah.
and dragon blood is extremely acidic and would melt you into a pile of goo.
I'm in the back going, wait, what?
Where did I put
Do you
them?
see the rock bubbling right now as the dragon continues to bleed?
Yeah, that's why I'm over here. Yeah, this orc is definitely not there because like this.
Yeah.
He did breathe out like she did breathe out like acid all the way there.
Mm-hmm.
So the ground is a bit acidic there.
Mm-hmm.
Our beautiful DM skills.
Acid. Blah.
Do you know that you can commission our DM for art? If you sign up for our Patreon, you get a slight discount on it. That's at
It's
patreon.com/Midgardia. I love that animation, by the way. Thank you for that. That's,
Yes, thank you.
that is some... I love playing fucking Newgrounds D&D.
Yeah,
I keep
all right.
forgetting that's there. Yeah. I don't know why it's not loading for me, but yeah. At least you get to see the animation a bit. Oh, there's a bit of lag between the actual acid breath and you seeing it.
Let me put it this way, Carter. It looks like one of us should be voiced by Curbtifer or somebody. Like... Or fucking Legendary Frog. Or some...
I hate the fact that I recognize both of those names.
They were... Legendary Frog's still around.
I know.
I think it's actually the header on his website. Yes, I'm still around.
That's amazing.
Fane is like, can I have a scale? Oh god! There's the animation!
See?
See? The acid is dangerous. Apparently
Blech.
the dragons can still breathe it a bit while it's dead.
Oh
missing its head.
Kara. By the way, you did that more than once.
I know. I only saw it once though.
Adora is going to take one of the scales, clean it off in the water first to make sure there's no leftover acid, and then hand it to the kid. I'm still telling your mother, though.
Okay. Fine. I'm not hurt. And I helped you take down the dragon. She'll be happy.
You didn't help take down the dragon.
Yeah, I did. I told you where the dragon was.
You're not
See,
quite
it was
as wrong.
really easy because she was in this lair and not flying up in the sky.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
You're not quite as wrong as you could be.
But perhaps you should just tell your mother that you were very instrumental in
Responsible.
taking the dragon down, because then she won't worry as much.
Yeah, you were responsible enough not to come fight a dragon that could eat you in one bite.
Yeah, alright, fine. I still
Mom's
helped.
worried enough.
You aided us, but you did not actually fight it.
Someday I'll take down something.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So,
Let's get out of here. And let the orcs take as many extra pieces of the dragon as they want.
yeah.
And the gold.
We'll give them some of it, yeah.
That was Onka.
Yes,
Yeah.
we will give you some of the gold, of course.
Good.
We just treat the orcs collectively as, one
Oh,
party member.
There, I finally saw the animation.
Oh my god.
back me up. Newgrounds, right?
Oh, absolutely. That is typical Newgrounds animation.
Oh, I love it.
I
I
love how
always
long
forget
it takes for it to
Newgrounds.
load.
I always forget Newgrounds exist or existed.
Well, it's still around. Until
Yeah.
December of 2020, at which point it'll be rendered completely obsolete. Because the
What?
Flash is going to be officially deprecated.
What?
Flash is going to be officially deprecated as of December of 2020.
What are they gonna do instead?
Thanks, Adobe.
No. This has been
Thank-
your computer news update with Garmbreak 1.
And
The
me
more
pointing
you
out Adobe
know.
sucks.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys
Nope,
going back to the
suck.
keep?
Yep.
Yep.
Sopping wet.
Man, we have absolutely not solved this orc problem. On the
Why-
other
Orc
hand,
problem.
What problem?
they want to take the keep.
No, they don't. They're
Don't
gonna
they?
leave.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, we absolutely solved the orc problem.
Once the dragon was taken care of, they were gonna go back to their own homeland.
Right.
With a new skull, some gold, and some
Yeah.
stuff.
I really hope it's like a 6-month trek of them just like carrying a skull.
Most likely.
I mean,
I mean,
no
it's
one's
gonna take them
gonna
like
mess
2
with them.
weeks just to get out of the fucking forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They came from the north, so yeah.
So they are leaving.
Mhm.
I say as I look at the kid, they are leaving the forest and going home.
I hope so.
They also helped kill the dragon.
I guess they did.
Alright, well, let's go visit the druid, give her a book, and then head off to Baldur's Gate, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're coming with you.
Well, yes, of course.
Cylin shows up completely packed. She's got like a backpack full of. You're pretty sure it's just books.
You
Mhm.
can't take the whole library with you.
Also, we're going to be raiding the kitchen for any extra food and other supplies we need.
Yep.
Okay. There's not much. Okay, let's put it this way. Anything that is immediately edible that doesn't need cooking has already been consumed by the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they haven't actually been cooking because they've basically been foraging the kitchen for food.
Mm-hmm.
And then running away as opposed to like staying for an hour making a nice stew.
Yeah.
I mean,
So there is still like cooking supplies. It's just
yeah.
there's not like dried meats or cheese. All of that is
Okay.
has already been eaten.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll take like a pot or whatever with so that
Yeah, the
if
thing
we
is,
find
we'll
another
be
owl there,
camping.
we can cook it.
Yeah, we've been
Mhm.
camping, so we do cook at night.
Yeah.
Yes. How traumatized does the kid seem? Not the bloodthirsty one, the other one.
The book obsessed little
The
girl.
book obsessed little girl. Honestly, she's taking this all quite well considering the age she looks and everything they've been through.
It might take a
Um,
few years for the trauma to really show up.
Yeah, partially like you get the clear impression from the two kids that they have had a warrior's upbringing, so even as kids they are trained to fight and everything. And that's probably what's helping her deal with this whole situation. She seems a bit more relaxed now knowing that her mother actually survived. Because that was one worry they had. They've already lost their father. They thought they lost their mother too. And knowing that at least 3 of their people survived is good news.
Oh, right.
So they pack up their things and get their travel gear and are like, okay, let's leave then.
Yes, let's.
Right, hang on then. I guess I'm gonna go get the werewolf that isn't 5 and.
Maybe
While
we should.
we're raiding the kitchen, I'm guessing you're doing that.
Yeah, I'll be like, I was gonna be. Oh, I'll just carry some more books for the friggin' traumatized kid. I'm like, wait a minute, I feel like I'm forgetting something. What was the other thing I was gonna carry? I'll be back.
I mean, you could go check on the other guy we left locked up too if you wanted while we were doing
Guess
shit.
so.
Yeah, we're just gonna show
Is
up
he
with
awake?
Sorry.
Is Fiven awake?
Well, you go back down the trapdoor and you do see a slightly struggling, tied up werewolf in hybrid form. Because he's awake, but still a bit groggy. And then you go through the wall into the
Invisible.
study, and you see Fiven like trying to pick the lock from inside the cage.
Don't make me knock you out again, dude.
Oh, you didn't actually just leave me here to die?
Well, I could now.
What are your plans then?
Hang on. He was all super shady, like, yeah, I wouldn't sew a bunch of kid parts together.
Uh-huh.
Did he seem super concerned about the two children?
Yes, he legitimately seemed concerned about the
Okay.
kids.
Saw the kids.
That is good news. Will you be taking them back to their mother?
What I want to know is, should I be taking you back with them, or would they be safer without you?
I wouldn't harm my people, and especially now that there's so few of us left.
I'm just gonna stick my head back through the invisible wall. Should I let Fiven go or not?
As
How-
Adora's there with the kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
The two kids are like, wait, Fiven's here?
Oops. Also, what does the other struggling dude on the floor think about this?
He doesn't really think much. He's just trying to like get rid of the ties that are keeping him down.
Yeah,
God's
we
sake.
found Fiven. He was trying to keep us from going through a secret tunnel to get here safely because he has a lab there.
Oh, a lab?
'Cause
Okay,
he's evil.
What do you mean?
Experiments with lycanthropy, apparently.
The two kids kind of look at each other. Oh. Um I okay. That's what kind of experiments?
Well, there's also a crazy half wolf, half human thing that was attacking us and never stopped.
As you say that, I go, by the way, what did you want me to do with him?
We didn't kill him.
I know, but he's doing the struggling thing, and I want to know if I should knock him out again.
Is he talking to you?
No, he's just doing the struggling thing.
The two kids kind of look confused at this. It's like, and then they start running, like they break into a run towards the trapdoor.
Shouting.
Okay. I am following them because I don't want them to get hurt.
The two
Be
kids
careful.
The two kids rush to the trapdoor and make their way down into the basement. And as soon as they both react, but as soon as Celine sees that the wolf man, she goes, "Daddy!" and runs towards him.
I've got my hammer. Daddy!
I am going to keep her from getting too close just yet. It's like, okay, well, just make sure he doesn't hurt anyone.
Yes, Garb. Wait, I want to stick my head back in at Fiven, since someone is being shady.
Yeah, you didn't tell us this was their father.
Why would I tell you that?
Why the hell was he in a cage, you dickweed?
Yeah, he was in a cage.
I almost killed him.
Fane looks kind of pale and he's like, but Mom said he died at the hands of the orc chief.
Is this cage attached to the floor, Carter?
Yes.
like attached well?
Does it have a
Yes.
bottom, or is the bottom the ground?
The bottom is the ground.
Damn it!
Yeah.
How am I supposed to pick it up and shake him if the bottom is the ground?
Okay.
You
need
can't.
Okay, you need to start explaining a couple things. Why was the kid's father here in a cage, and you basically released him to attack us?
And didn't tell us not to kill him.
Yeah, you didn't mention this was the kid's father. You didn't want us to see the lab. I also have a lot of your paperwork in here and all your experiments you were doing.
Brought him back to life.
You what?
What?
He was dead. Lucan was dead. I stole his body after the funeral. I was experimenting on him. I managed to revive him, and I was trying to make him stronger, but something went wrong. He's not really himself. He's just a feral creature.
Yeah, I'm keeping the kids away from that him just because if he is feral right now, I don't want the kids getting attacked by their own father.
Yeah, you can tell he has absolutely no recognition of the kids, and Fane kind of noticed that faster than his sister. She's just crying now. Like that's it. She's broken.
I'm hugging her and patting her
All right.
back and trying to calm the poor kid
So-
down.
I'm just gonna knock the dad out with some dual damage. We'll take him to the druid. Maybe the druid can fix his ass.
Yeah, a healer might be able to help.
I don't know if it's possible.
Well, obviously, because you're rubbish at it.
I brought him back to life. Thank
and then
you very
did
much.
this to him.
He got
Alright.
stuck in his hybrid form, but he was, I don't know what, I guess I wasn't able to bring back his whole mind. But maybe it'll work on other werewolves.
The clerics in Baldur's Gate may be able to help us.
They might not be willing to help a werewolf.
Well, yes, but that's why we knocked him out, so they don't notice he's feral, and we're bringing him with.
At that, Fiven goes, if Baldur's Gate finds out we are werewolves, they still have Alar and Leah, who is probably still recovering.
Listen,
What do you think Baldur's Gate will do when they find out the kids are also werewolves?
oh, I don't want anyone to find out you guys are werewolves. Listen, I'm traveling with a bugbear and a half-orc, and I'm a dragonborn. There's a lot of people who don't like us.
I have to learn to not drink when you guys are talking.
Listen, I am not going to tell anyone you guys are werewolves. Because that would be a bad idea. Again, look who I'm traveling with.
Hey!
Hello.
I'm pointing out a very obvious fact here, guys.
Hey, says the 7.5-foot tall, long-limbed, creepy, like,
Yeah,
goblin
like,
thing.
listen, we are creatures that people tend to see as bad guys. I'm lucky I'm silver at least, but if you go anywhere where there's a dragon issue and you're a dragonborn, you kind of get in shit. I'm just pointing that out.
Oh, yeah. Dragon issues are super common, unlike goblin issues.
Oh no, I'm saying it's worse for you guys. Absolutely. But we are not telling anyone here is a werewolf. We can at least take Lucian to the druid. Maybe she has some healing abilities.
And how do you plan to take a feral werewolf through the forest all the way to Marla's cabin?
Put him in a bag.
Carefully.
He will struggle every time he wakes.
Yeah.
Me too, man.
Have you been
Damn
awake
it, Gar.
before? It's a struggle at all times.
All right, well, you let me out of the freaking cage.
Are
Hey,
you gonna
kid.
try and run away?
No.
Hey, kids, do you want him out or not?
Yeah, let's leave it up to the kids. Do you trust him?
Scyllin doesn't really know what to say, but Fane's been listening to all of this, and he's like, well, he does. I still trust him. Sure, he did some messed up things, but that's probably up to Mum and Alar to figure out.
All right. We'll let him out. If you try and run, though, we're knocking you out, putting you in a bag, and carrying you as well. Do you understand?
Ivan's like, fine.
No, he did try and run earlier, and that went so well for him.
Yeah, like he's like doing the mental thing of like, I could turn into a wolf and try to.
I did
nah,
that.
that one's pretty fast.
Yeah.
My total run speed is 90 feet. I think the bugbear is faster.
I was gonna complain about how meta it sounds for him to think like that, but if anybody is going to, it's Fiven.
Yeah.
I can run approximately this, and he was able to catch up to me in 12 seconds. I cannot outrun him.
If he's smart enough to do arcane shit like necromancy, I'm pretty sure he can do the math.
Yeah.
Necrolycanthropy.
Math in
Necrolycanthropy.
D&D? Karu, I thought that wasn't a thing.
Lycanthropy?
Anyways, let's get moving.
A guy named Lucan died. I just did what seemed reasonable.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't lose my doctor license for nothing.
Why waste a perfectly good corpse? It's not like he wanted to experiment on live werewolves. God, no, they're his family.
But once they're dead, all bets are off.
What is this, England?
Kinda.
Anyways, let's head out. We have quite a bit of traveling to do, and we're probably going to be a bit slower with the kids.
Could carry them too if we find my rowboat.
I mean, let's be honest here. If either of the kids get tired, I can also carry the kids. I can give them piggyback rides pretty
It's
easily.
gonna be the weirdest parade.
Yeah.
Time for some hex crawling. At least
Alright,
the
so you guys are at the
dead.
keep. I'm guessing. Wait, Fiven.
What
Get
the
it.
hell? I was wondering
All
how
right.
the hell he got there so fast.
That was me just making his token.
As we're leaving, Adora's also going to look at I can't remember his name, the adult that isn't insane right now, werewolf.
Fiven?
Be like, if anything attacks us on the road, you are responsible for keeping the kids safe. Do you understand me?
I can do that. I can fight perfectly fine.
You haven't shown that to me so far. But anyways, let's get going.
To be fair, even the kids can fight.
Yes, but I would rather bring the kids unharmed to their mother. She has enough to worry about right now recovering.
Besides, one of them seems a bit bloodthirsty.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that, but we're gonna just leave that to the side. That's something for family to.
That's somebody else's problem.
Yeah.
Where did we leave the rowboat?
Probably outside the stairs because I couldn't take it up.
Right, because we established earlier that the river flows right back to Druid Land.
I mean, that is true. We could use the boat as an actual boat, but there's a lot of us and we're kind of big.
It's true.
I could just run next to the boat.
Oh, you can run behind the boat.
You could be behind the boat, pushing it as you run.
Alright, it's a little too Looney Tunes.
And I have to stop every turn to not fall in.
Sorry, Zio?
Roar can run on water. That's not Looney Tunes enough for you?
But
No,
I cannot stop on water, so every turn I'd have to stop and land somewhere solid.
Yeah. You have to be able to at the end of the turn he starts to sink.
Mm.
Jesus, lizards don't go forever.
There is a limit to that ability, but yeah, the rowboat we said was 10 feet long,
And keep
maybe
at home.
15 by like 10 in the back and point in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, put the kids in it.
That sounds fine, honestly.
So you could probably fit, honestly, all the werewolves on it.
Okay.
Um,
Can werewolves cross running water?
That's a
You're
vampire.
thinking
That's
of vampires.
Right.
remember how the the 3 adult werewolves got out of the keep?
On horses?
They
Elk?
jumped off the waterfall into the water.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty badass.
Yes. That's 400 feet of falling damage.
That's less badass. That just kind of seems dumb now.
They fell
How
in
many
the water.
ones
That's
did you roll?
No, they fall in the water. That's basically why they survive. Though honestly, given the shock of the fall, I'm
arm's
pretty
gone.
sure Leah was unconscious for the first at least couple of days of travel.
Mm-hmm.
They also had the elks to help them out afterwards.
Ah.
But yeah, I think the module actually states Leah has like 3 hit points when you meet her.
Damn.
Oh.
Alright, well, put the various werewolves in a boat. Hope for the best.
Okay.
Are-
There are rapids on the river, and you know that there's a troll somewhere regenerating.
Oh yeah, fuck
Oh
the boat.
yeah.
Just
I'm
pointing
gonna-
that out.
Do you
I'm
want me
gonna
to
look-
still carry the unconscious dude, the feral
Yeah.
one?
I'm gonna look at our necromancer buddy and be like, "Can you cast fire spells or acid spells?"
No.
Why are you with us?
To protect the kids?
Hey kids,
at
can you
least-
cast fire or acid?
Wait, didn't we take some of the dragon blood?
Yeah, but I want to use that.
If required, we could pour some acid on it. Yeah.
I guess.
Anyways, let's just get moving. So
Yeah.
I have a question. Are we actually putting the boat in the river, or are we just having Roar carry the boat with all the passengers in it?
I mean, Fiven can walk fine, and so can the kids. So it's really only the struggling feral hybrid werewolf that's a
Yeah.
problem.
If we can't all fit in the boat, we should probably not use the boat.
Yeah. Alright, we'll leave the boat. It's covered in kobold blood anyway.
It's true. We're not gonna. It might. You might end up having to fight 2 trolls.
I was gonna
Who
say,
knows?
is there 1 troll or 2 trolls that we need to
I'm not gonna think about that. I'm not gonna think about that because either way, it's horrifying.
Fine. We'll
Okay.
keep an eye out for where to cross the stupid ass river.
You don't really need to cross it again, because we're going like straight
No.
into the marsh.
You could stay on the northern side of the river, yeah.
Oh, okay. We
You
didn't
just
have to cross
wanna-
the river if we thought about this first place when we left.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why we all had that brief moment of like, we're stupid.
Yeah.
All right. Well, luckily you have people who are native to the forest. You don't actually have to do survival checks to move hexes, and they suggest moving as quickly as possible so that you can move possibly more than a hex per day.
I mean, we have a guide, so it helps.
It's
Alrighty.
basically a 50% chance per day to travel 2 instead of 1 hex.
How
Okay.
about Zio rolls it?
Yeah.
All right, Zio, roll me a d100 and see if you move 2 hexes.
5.
am slowly training my reflexes to be able to drink without spit taking. All right, well, you travel 1 hex.
Okay.
You
Anything
make it
happened
to
that
like
day?
the edge of the forest, and because of how proximity to the keep and all that, nothing really happens on the first day of travel.
Cool.
Nice.
Next day. 6.
Cool.
Hey, Pie, how about you
Regrets.
roll? How about you roll the next one?
Come help.
Hold on. It's not like that's the only thing you have to do for every hex.
But,
So on the second day of travel, where's my encounters?
What?
Who's keeping an eye on the general surroundings?
we have a guide, so Hi still doing the looking out.
I'm sure the kids will also do that.
Yeah, who's the guide? Adora?
The kids.
The ones who know this forest and are telling us to go
Yeah.
faster.
Oh, you want the kids to roll for perception?
Well,
Sure, I
not the
can do that.
kids. Oh, no, I'm not a guide. I'm just keeping an eye out around me.
Well,
So
that's
I'll
what
roll
I'm saying. If
perception.
you're the one keeping an eye, roll me a perception check, please.
21.
Okay. You notice something's been following you? Doesn't seem to want to attack you.
Big, little, familiar, not familiar.
Humanoid, kind of leafy or something. Um,
So really cute. Okay, got you.
Mhm.
I didn't think they had Sylvari this far out.
yeah, it looks like a Sylvari. But they don't seem to be hostile at all.
I mean,
When
if,
you guys, yeah,
go ahead.
do you do anything during the day about this?
If they're not hostile, I'm not going to cause a fuss about it.
Okay.
Because we're in a forest that a lot of creatures live in. If they're keeping an eye on us to make sure we're not a threat, that's
Mhm.
fine. But considering we're also traveling with some locals, I'm hoping that it makes them realize we're not here to hurt the forest or anything in it.
Okay. Well, you guys get through the day, make camp at night. You guys are still using the same rotation of watches. I believe
Yep.
Arcus, you were last.
Correct.
Okay.
Rar, Adora, Arcus.
Let me double check something. Arcus, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, sure. That's a 23.
There's a lot more nat 20s today than there were yesterday.
Yes.
During your watch, you hear this like giggle coming from the forest. And then you see a pair of eyes peering at you from within a bush. And you feel this almost like a caress on your cheek. And you feel this slight compulsion to go towards them. But then you kind of snap out of it and like, no, wait, something just tried to charm you.
I'm gonna nudge Adora with my foot.
What?
I
What
think
is it?
something just tried to use magic on me.
Really? Adora's gonna sit up and look around.
Give me a perception check.
15.
You look around and it's dark. You have dark vision. It's fine. Let me actually switch to GM. Okay. You don't see anything.
Are you sure you just weren't falling asleep?
Oh, I definitely felt something brushing against my cheek.
Well, I don't see anything and I don't hear anything.
Hmm.
Maybe because you resisted the magic, it decided to flee.
Perhaps, perhaps. Sorry for waking you.
It's fine. I'm going back to sleep, though.
Hmm.
If anything else happens, just yell or kick me again.
Sounds like a plan.
And the door just falls back asleep.
Okay. Like half an hour after Adora goes back to sleep, Arcus, you see movement in the trees again, and you see a green female face peering at you. Come, handsome.
I'd rather not.
Why not? I can show you a good time.
I'm gonna scratch idly between the like horrible fucking dragon wounds in my chest. Be like, I have had enough good time for at least 2 weeks.
Oh, I know. You're the Dragon Slayer. Wouldn't you like to be with a woman?
I don't know how to tell you. I don't. Women are not really my type.
Oh. Oh, is that why the charm didn't work? Well, that's unfortunate then. And then you hear some shifting in the trees. And then she's gone. Also, they absolutely do look like Sylvari.
Also, I swear I'm not doing a horrible croaky voice for Arcus, but it does fit him. That's just how I'm just really sick.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was your first night out in the woods.
We
And the second,
survived!
you still move just one hex the next day.
Saved by homosexuality.
Poor
I'm so
Dryad.
glad my cam was off. Because I was dying over here. Because I started choking on the Cheez-Its I was eating.
Rip.
She
Great.
just realized her mistake of crap. I was flirting with someone who's gay.
Get wrecked,
Yep.
scrub. So would you like a 1d1?
Yeah. So next day passes by, no encounters, no nothing. You travel, and then you manage to travel 2 hexes the next day.
Thank you, Garm.
Oh god, another Dryad encounter. Right. Well, the Dryad seems still infatuated by your group and is still following you all, despite the fact that she was turned down by Arcus. Maybe she'll go after Rar next.
Hey, everyone, remember not to stalk people.
Who knows? Maybe Adora's also gay.
You guys don't know.
Got the name for it. Adore. I win.
Right. Who's rolling for the last possible day to get to the...
Garm is the only one who rolled well. Garm, roll again, please. Thank you, Garm.
You're welcome. I sacrificed my
Okay.
health for these rolls.
Literally.
I am the Raceland Majere of Hex Crawls.
You kind of have the voice right now, dude. Just don't start coughing up blood.
Start
Oh, no.
right.
We lost Pi. There we go.
I
Okay.
accidentally refreshed the page. Oh, bad.
Happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the last day, as you're getting into marshy terrain, Adora, it doesn't really even require you rolling. You hear the sounds of battle to one side, not too far off your the way you're going, you hear the yipping and the howling of wolves.
Considering werewolves seem to be a thing in this forest, I think we should go towards that sound. It might be more survivors who ran and escaped.
Fiven's like, I doubt it's our people, but there are wolves in this forest, and they are technically our allies.
Let's go check at least.
All right, violence time it is.
Possibly violence time. We don't know yet.
Are you stealthing?
Suppose so.
I will try.
Guess.
I need to run and grab some more water.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Arcus cough says he runs.
Arcus, get some water, goddammit.
We're next to a river. How the hell?
Alright, so you want Fiven to stay with the kids and not
Yeah.
and keep the kids from actually trying to join in the battle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I don't want the kids getting hurt. They are kids. I don't care if they're trained warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Trying
Yeah.
to be a responsible adult here.
Yeah, at least someone is. Alright, so you all stealth up and for the most part are successful in stealthing up. And what you see ahead is a pack of wolves. Some are pretty injured already, trying to take down a large panther-like creature with 6 limbs and 2 tentacles, also known as a displacer beast. Who should probably be displacer cloaks.
I have a feeling that's going to be something banned in Curse games.
Maybe.
No regrets.
Hey, look, you can hear the wolves. Maybe. There's a lot of barking outside. Alright, so why don't you guys roll initiative? They have not seen you, but they're in the middle of battle, so.
Should we be going in? I mean, it's a pack of wolves hunting probably food.
The wolves look
But
like
it's
they're
a
losing.
kitty.
Oh, they're losing. Okay. I guess we can help the wolves.
But it's a kitty.
Also, wait, yeah, this is like 100% not our problem.
Yes, you could just leave them and let them die.
On the other hand,
The kids look like they're ready to go and join the battle.
All right, I'm gonna help. I don't know about the rest of you.
Alright.
by the way, I would have left. Really, Lupin. Luthen.
Yeah.
All right, I'll leave Lupin the second or whatever the hell with the other werewolves and say just make sure he doesn't run off or hurt himself.
Okay.
I'm not bringing him into battle with me.
Oh no, that's perfectly fair. I'm just quickly making some macros to make my life easier.
Ah,
All right. Okay, cool. They have pack tactics, so this is gonna go great. This wolf barely manages to hit and does some damage to the displacer beast. And displacer beast needs to give me a strength saving throw.
but he's got 6
Please
legs.
don't fall prone.
He is not prone. Adora.
He isn't?
Nope.
Okay, awesome. So my plan isn't ruined. 10, 20, 30. I can only get here. As I'm running, I bring out my hand crossbow. And I still get 2 attacks with it on this turn. Because first round of combat.
Mhm.
Nice.
17.
Hits.
And second attack. 22.
That hits.
13 total damage.
Nice.
Waste of Dread Ambusher.
Yeah, well, now the kitty is aware that there are new people.
Mm-hmm. And that's all I can do.
All right. Spacer Beast is a bit surrounded. Let me just... Neat.
Can't he just displace?
Yeah, let me just double check the things. Oh, attacks have disadvantage on it. Interesting.
Almost like when you make cloaks out of it?
Yeah, exactly like that. Zio, can you roll 2 more attacks?
I'd rather not. 14.
That still hits, so your first one's good.
So would I just use the 2 damages I already did?
Yeah,
Or...
I'm just confirming your hits.
Yeah,
So
okay.
roll a second attack for the second attack.
But wouldn't the first 2 rolls be 17 and 22? Therefore, 22 hits, and the second one would be 14 and 17.
So does a 17 hit and does a 14 hit?
Yeah, okay, that works. Yep, so your turn is fine.
Okay.
And yes, apparently Displacer Beasts have just that. They can't actually, like, teleport.
They're not blinker cats?
They're not blinker cats. That's a dog.
Oh, is that 4th edition?
I don't know if Displacer Beasts can blink in 4th edition. They might, actually. Alright, well, this wolf is down. The one that just attacked it. And then it's going to try and take down another one. Ooh, and miss. And it's not going to move because it doesn't want to take that many opportunity attacks. Which means it's going to get attacked a whole bunch now. How about you stay in a square?
No.
Nom? Nom.
Oh, so they all just have straight rolls then?
Straight rolls, yeah. Alright, this guy is now prone. Which means the rest of them still don't have advantage. Wait. Until the end of its next turn. So yeah, it is currently hittable. The displacement effect is not in effect. And yet... Oh wait, he has advantage. Look, it's me.
What was that about? There were more nat 20s today?
I said you guys were rolling more nat 20s, not me.
Well, obviously.
Alright, these guys are nipping at this thing's heels. Arcus.
Hello. My name is Arcus the Dragon Slayer, and I'm going to move 60 feet and end my turn.
Cool.
Don't you have bonus action dash?
Yeah. I won't be able to, like, hit anything. I don't really want to get adjacent to this thing.
Fair enough. Okay.
Okay. Nom? Nom! Nom nom nom. Rawr. Every time.
Listen, I am a simple pie. 30. Wait. Like that, 40. I could get next to it,
You could.
but I don't want to.
You have insane reach.
Alright, that's if I don't have reach. This is if I do have reach. And this is a reach plus 5. Alright, cool. I'll poke you. Wait, I have advantage. All right, 22.
22 hits.
I'll poke you. A 7. I almost
Okay.
made it.
Still up. Displacer beasts are dangerous. Anything
I
else?
feel kind of bad though.
Yeah, now you're all ganging up on this poor kitty. But imagine the cloak you could make out of it.
I think it's gonna have too many bite marks in it.
It might be a very small cloak.
A displacer
Okay.
scarf.
Displacer scarf, yes.
Also,
Your head just keeps doing the thing.
I think the most asshole thing we could do is go in, take their kill, and just leave them all to starve. Because I think that's what butchering this thing is going to take. I think we just
That's
help
true.
the wolves and call it a day.
Yeah.
Man, they actually might have been able to take down this displacer beast on their own.
Yeah,
I
you
was kind
think?
of wondering. I'm like, why did we come in?
I mean, I'm rolling pretty well, but like wolves have barely any health compared to the displacer beast.
But pack tactics. As long as they hit once.
You're dead. I mean, they've already lost one. And you guys did do quite a lot of damage to it. Adora,
Running forward and attacking this thing.
you're absolutely going to kill it.
If you hit it,
Yep.
you killed it.
Yep.
Oh, no dread ambusher, but 11 slashing.
Nice. How do you kill it?
I'm assuming it's facing away from me because there's more wolves on that side, and I'm just gonna bring my sword down straight into its back and sever its spine.
Nice. It just collapsed to the ground, and the tentacles that were like flailing up above just like flop down to the ground. The wolves seem tense and like they might turn on you.
I carefully take a step back and another one and see if they attack.
The wolves close in around the displacer beast body and kind of like stand their ground, hackle still raised, but they don't move towards you. And Fiven in the back goes, you might want to let them have the body.
I'm planning to, and I'm just gonna keep backing up. Telling the others to back the fuck up.
Sure.
Yep.
All right, you guys back up, and the wolves just tear into the displacer beast, happy to have a meal.
So at the same time, I'm like, I'm hungry. That looks yummy.
We do not eat the wolf when they leave.
I'm not planning to.
All right, you guys come within sight of Marlo's cottage that day. Shall we go on a quick break?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, sure.
Just grab something to drink.
Yep.
We'll be right
We'll
back.
be right back.